Hello. Oh, bedtime to yawn. Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Hello. Let me go to the Discord, put the thing in here that the stream is live. Okay. Let me pull up the actual various chats so I can read them. I think that's all good. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Looks pretty good to me. Toucan, you are gay? I'm neutral on this subject. I am neither happy or sad to hear this, because it would be kind of weird if I was happy to hear it, I feel like. Hello. Hi. How's it going, Toucan? Io, you keep missing Cock Sunday, and it doesn't matter too much, Io, but I think I mentioned this before. You like, it's not urgent, but like you have a pending rune evolution. I'm pretty sure. It's Monday, I know, but on Cock Sunday we do the Pokemon Nuzlocke, and you're in the game, and I keep having like, do I evolve you? Do I not evolve you? What do I do? And you're not there. So I can't ask you because it's like your guy. So it's like I don't know what to do. You have a pending evolution? Maybe not anymore. So if I remember what happened, I believe what happened was we had the option of giving you a rune evolution, but you weren't there. So I was like, I'll wait till next time. And then you didn't come next time either. And I think you just evolved naturally via leveling up. So it doesn't matter now, I believe. But I'm not sure. I think you went from being a spider to a weird looking spider. But I'm not sure. Yeah, you goofed it up. It's your fault. You kept. I even said like at one point I mentioned it, I think to you in one of like Voyix's streams. I think maybe you just ignored me because that's what you would do, which, based for the record. But I think you just ignored it and then didn't come to the next Cock Sunday stream either. So it's a fucking mess. Is what I'm trying to more or less say. It's a fucking mess. The run's going really well, though. We're doing very well on the run itself. But you've been in the box for a while now, though. Because you haven't been to the last, like, 2 Cock Sundays, you've been you've been trapped in the box. Other people are getting cooler and stronger now. At least you're not like Johnny, though. Johnny in the Nuzlocke is dead, Io. It could be worse. Could be worse. You don't get Squirt 2. Can you call Peter Griffin to explain the joke to you? Nah, I can't. Yeah, the seagull doesn't count. The seagull, that one's fake. That one's a mulligan for sure. Hi Dallas. Now that your ad is over, hello. Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you're all doing well. I had a pretty nice day. I didn't do anything really. I had the day off from work. So I did a little YouTube recording. I played a couple of random games. I had to bring my car to the mechanic because one of the brakes is not working well in it. So that'll be fun to lose money on that. So it is it is what it is, right? That's just how owning a car works. So sometimes you have to pay to fix things in it. No hi to you. I could have sworn I said hi, Johnny. Did I not say hi? Maybe I didn't. Hello, Johnny. Hopefully you're doing well. Illustrious, hello. How are you? Hopefully you are also doing well. Hopefully you're all having a good one. I am just chilling. I will say one tiny bummer. Today's YouTuber is not doing very well. I couldn't come up with a good like title or thumbnail for it. But it's like doing it's getting killed in the algorithm. It is doing bad numbers today. That's no big deal. In the grand scheme of things, whatever. Not a huge problem. You gotta shave so you're feeling clean and dapper. It's about time that I shave. I'm sorry to say, people, every time I shave, they go, what happened, yada yada, bring the beard back, etc. We're rapidly approaching shave o'clock. That's how I would describe it, I think. It's almost time for it to go. CS, hello. It's me, Cranby. Hopefully you are doing well. Your music worker coworker continues to be about why male models levels of dumb. I don't even know what that means in the first place. That already confuses me, the sentence, to begin with. Is that a common phrase? But why male models? Are people complaining about the existence of male modeling? I didn't know that was the thing we were doing now. That's pretty interesting. You don't really shape or say, you just heavy trim. You look horrible without a beard. You got the worst case of baby face. I think I just have like a normal face probably when I shave. I don't think I have like a baby face, but I think people are used to seeing me with a beard, so it's a pretty big shock when I shave it, I guess. I don't know. I've had some people say like I look better or worse with or without beard, yada yada, etc. But it's really funny when someone you don't know that well does like go like, you look way better with the beard, you shouldn't have shaved it. I'm like, thanks person whose opinion I have little regard for. That's always, I actually had, it was really funny. It happened to me once at work. It was at axe throwing. I had one day, the day before I had shaved, where I had a customer, and then they came back the next day to do more axe throwing, and I shaved between, and they were like, you look way better with the beard. And I was like, okay, we don't, fair, I guess. You know, I guess in one sense, like, maybe you do just want a random stranger's input, because they have no reason to, like, lie to you. Like, they have no reason to, if they're willing to say something that might hurt your feelings, maybe you should consider their input more. But I don't know. You're heading out to Leonard for a bit, but you wanted to pop in before you go. That's fair, Leonard. Have fun. Please tell Leonard I said hi, by the way. Hopefully you have a fun time. In the movie, you know what? Dallas, that's the problem. I haven't seen the movie Zoolander. That's the issue. Yes, why male models are the ones being brainwashed to be used as assassins? Following an in-depth, several-minute explanation, Zoolander pauses and asks, but why male models? Fair, fair. Leonard, is not my birthday. It's an easy mistake to make, but wrong. Incorrect. Usually having a cool, clean beard, too. So it's just a personal fashion thing, like wearing shirts you like. That's fair. That's fair, I guess. You guys wanna hop into gaming? You wanna play a little train? How could I lie to you like this? What do you mean? I've never lied ever. Never happened before ever in my entire life. I guess technically spoilers for today's YouTuber. Not that, I mean, kind of obviously, right? But we're currently on a 1-win streak. We won today. Hooray. We get to move on, and we get to play everyone's favorite champion at first. We get the plop on in here with a Lady Gilda run right off the bat. That's very exciting. Your friend's birthday 2 days ago, if that counts. Okay, sure. Gory repeatedly fails to absorb information that you have told her explicitly many times over the course of like a year and a half. That is unfortunate, Taoist. Hopefully one day they will be better at not being bad at their job. But it sounds like it hasn't happened after a year and a half. It's probably never going to happen. Probably never going to get there. Holy shit, Dynamom is playing Monster Train 2. I did see the pop-up. She is playing Monster Train 2. That is, in fact, correct. Let's get in here. Let's play the game. Let's not dilly-daddle too much, folks. We got monsters to train, or whatever this game's about. Okay, so I have become a bit of an avid Magma Cultist hater, but I think it probably is a pretty good matchup into Entropy Pyre because you should be able to usually just ping off the silence guys here. So maybe it won't be too bad. We'll see. Maybe we can make the high roll work today. And with Bogworm's Growth, we won't even need extra space if we want to play multiples of them. I can see this maybe working for us, basically. Let's give it a shot here. But you don't even bother correcting her sometimes. You just deal with it yourself. The fix is just to deal with it yourself. I see. Okay. Let's go Relic first. Ooh. Well, with only Queen Siblings as our guaranteed payoff here, I don't love double summon triggers. This early on, expanded coffers doesn't do much, but we have it here so we can like kind of play into it a bit. I'm down to try to do an egg run here. We have Pyroborn Banner too. I guess he has maybe just looking for a Greed Dragon here at the Pyroborn Banner, hopefully. That'd be pretty nice. Do we have double Pyroborn? We have double Pyroborn here. We have pretty good odds of seeing, and a Pyroborn up here too. We have very high odds of seeing a Greedy Dragon in this run. I think that's our plan today, folks. I think the plan is just find a Greedy Dragon, get a bunch of eggs, win the game right now. That should be, I think, pretty solid. And we do get Guildmother to play into that a bit. Lady Avarice is probably not bad here either, but I think I do just want to play the Egg Lady. I want as many eggs as we can get here, pretty much. Let's run that. She already had most of the for her, but she really doesn't. And today she straight up lied about something to hide a mistake. Fortunately, her mistakes often dumb enough to make you laugh, so silver lining. Dang. I wish you the best of luck, Johnny. That does sound just really annoying in general. We're gonna, I think, go Cultist into Lady Gilda here at top floor. Did I say Johnny said a Taoist? My bad. Sorry. Listen, you know my brain doesn't work. I don't have to explain this by now, surely. Hey, at least I'm not calling you Sloth, though, right? Am I right, fellas? Surely this is better than the other options. I was hoping to get some Incans top floor here to whittle away here. A little bit of Pyrogel in the mix. Apparently, not the draw today. Me? Mario? You're not Mario, you're Io, dude. You can't trick me. Glader, he usually live, laugh, loving, live on air. That is true. I do be doing that all the time. Zips, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you are well. Wonder Good, hello. Hopefully you are also well. I can kill the backline, but it doesn't do much for us. I can vent. Yeah, I think I'll just vent. Try to get you killed maybe next turn. We'll see. Get this yuppie off my screen. Am I the yuppie? Hold on, wait a second. Surely I'm not the yuppie, am I? I could be the yuppie. I don't know. I think with this and the Pyrogel being added, we do have lethal here, so I'm going to do that. Yeah. Hopefully we draw... Well, we draw at least a spell next turn. That's good. Okay. Does Uriel kill our Pyre here? It's pretty close, I think, actually. We're also... Oh, we're not even getting the Gilded Egg trigger here? That's so sad. Well, this is the best our start's going to get. We'll see if this lives. Okay, we survived the combat, but that's a pretty tough one. What's a yuppie? It's like just like a, I don't know. Just I don't want to say a dummy exactly. I don't know. I don't know what truly is it to be a yuppie, I guess, is the real question. I'm gonna take as many spells as I can get here so I can activate this this Magma Cultist a bit more here. Need more cheese spells to trigger it and cancel. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Johnny almost fucked up again. Also, to me, I'm a yippie, not a yuppie. Thanks. Appreciate it. Please give me a Greed Dragon game. Yeah, that is not a Greed Dragon, but it is more eggs, which is pretty funny. I think we need to have a better combat in Relentless here, though. So I'm gonna go Magma Mauler, I believe. I'm gonna go Mauler here. I kind of just don't hate going Smidge Stone, Large Stone to also make the Mauler like help us win Relentless combat here. I think that's pretty good. We're spending a lot of money to do it, but I think it's just a very safe pickup here. Maybe I'm being too safe, but I think we're low Pyre health. We should be a little bit careful. I'm a fake Gilda fan, not money maxing. I don't want to lose the run, though. Is that okay? Can I try to not lose the run? Or is that cowardice, too? You know, if we're money maxing, I think we can take the Fire Dampen here, though. This feels pretty safe to me. We can go Magma Mauler. Gilda up here. I'm going to go Cultist here. We can hopefully kill backline or chump block, I guess, if we need to. And maybe we're supposed to blood above there, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm definitely going to go Vengeful Shard into Vent here. That keeps Magma Mauler much healthier. You can hopefully keep venting these guys. That's a lot of dudes on the floor. Oh, beautiful. Do I want to be greedy? I think so. I can do Golden Touch. I guess I can vent you guys here. That does anything really, but whatever. We have a Lava Armor in the deck too here, which will eventually help us. Okay, we're gonna go, I believe, Bloated Whelp. I'm gonna detonate the Bloated Whelp too, so we can kill you here, and then hopefully play a Bloated Whelp next turn for lethal on the backliner. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Okay. Hope we get a space up top with Bogworm soon to fit Cultist. That would be pretty nice. I forgot we could even find that as an option. I'm a little bit worried about how this Legion fight goes here, so I'm gonna full greed, I think. Play this here, and then we're just gonna play the Whelp. Kill the backliner, just to be incredibly safe. Probably wouldn't have mattered. Looks like we have this one pretty easily handled, but still. We got our egg resolve, or celebrate, whatever it is now too, so that's good. Not too shabby. I think I want to abandon Cultist as an angle here. Like, having cheap incants is good for the Cultist, but I think we're just looking for a Greed Dragon still. I'm gonna skip for money, I think, here too. Let's skip for money. Oh, dude, we saw both Welder Helper and Fledgling Imp here. Hey, we could have gone double summons. It would have been pretty sweet, I think.
Now. You can unfollow. You can
Better title pending. The name seems familiar. Hello, hi. Maybe welcome back. Maybe hi to the first time you being here. I'm not sure. The name does seem familiar, though. Why is this a familiar name? Are you maybe like a Voyix viewer? I don't know. You sub, but you forgot to follow? Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. At least I remember who you were. Kinda. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for following. Jeff, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. I will take one hidden passage. I can see us going for an overstack angle on this run, too. Let's save this. I would like the Pyre Health. Are we Pyre Hunter? We're not Pyre Hunter. I think we can actually pretty safely, but I think we want to go and keep looking for a Greed Dragon here. I want to go to every Pyroborn mana we can find for that Greed Dragon. So let's go right side here. I don't hate the Magic Shop either. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Seek Stone. Gold Tooth. With how much money we're going to have, I can see Gold Tooth being good as well. But I really think a Greed Dragon is what we're looking for today. That'd be like my #1 pick here. Okay, so they don't want to show me a Greed Dragon. That's pretty fucked up. I'll take Guildmonger here, I suppose. That is very unfortunate. Okay, you're showing me the 5x. I don't have anything that's even really worth 5xing, I feel like. All of my cards feel really bad. I guess you could 5x. We could 5x Magma Mauler and go crazy here. Not 5 Guildmongers. Maybe 1 Guildmonger. I'm actually leaning towards 1 Guildmonger as the choice here. I don't think we want 6 of them. 6 Magma Maulers is pretty interesting too, with them having the Smidgestone, Large Stone set up. We can go double energy upgrade and just play them all in deployment. I don't think that's good enough, though, is the main issue. I think that does just lose, ultimately. I'm going to just take a copy of the Guildmonger. Just one extra Goonmonger, that's fine. That's fine. That gives us, like, almost definitely enough eggs to max out here, I think. They each extinguish for 1, right? So that's 7, 8. If we live, we get the egg, so was that 10? Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2 on Celebrate, so we need 1 more because of Expanded Coffers to get to 11. Okay. I'm okay with this. That's 4 Goonmongers too few. I don't think that's correct. Okay, we're gonna go Mauler into Gilda here. We're gonna play the Cultist and the Guildmonger here for now. We're going to try to move up the Magma Cultist at some point here. Look at that, easy. Move you up here. And I will just kill one of these backliners now. And if we survive the fight and play both of our Guildmongers out, we should hit maximum stacks now of eggs, which is pretty cool. I will be a little greedy here and play the Ember 2. That seems fine. You better to do the shop before the event. Are you always thinking about the copy event, but there's something that the way around that there's some things like there's like the Balatro event if you need more money in the shop. But I should have probably gone to the shop first. You're not wrong there. Also, Mary, eat your ass. God damn it. I forgot to turn off music reviews. Hold on. Manage rewards. Oh, I didn't even freaking pull up the thing. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay, music reviews have been turned off because we're doing the multi-stream. Do you want to look at the new cookie run? Cookies being added in the update. I don't think Io wants to see it. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say Io not interested. Never mind, she's interested. I lied. She does care. My apologies. Yeah, definitely put lava armor here. So this golden touch does not matter much to us here as far as it getting the slay. Well, actually, no, maybe we do need a slay because it's 2 that goes to 9. Oh, the Guildmonger dies, and we still have one more Guildmonger in deck, right? Yeah, never mind. It does matter a little bit. No, it doesn't matter at all. Never mind. Well, you know what I will do, though? I do want the slay here for the sake of you not getting to harvest later, in theory. It does matter a little bit. Also, I don't want these guys leaking if I can help it, too. Looks like they might be leaking no matter what I do, though. We're going to vent up here. Yeah, they still leak. Yeah, you know what? Magma Cultist is really dog shit in this build right now because it doesn't have access to like many spells at all. You have too many just straight up units in the deck. That is our main issue today. Really, you're living with one? We're dead. We are just straight up dead here. I have no spells. I have only drawn units here. That's so sad. And this guy walks in with just 1 HP and wins. That's so fucked up. You know what? Listen, we could reset here, but I don't know how it gets any better. I haven't done anything wrong this run, I don't think, at least. I think we just die. I think we just choose to die here. And just, go... I got too many eggs. Bad start. If you reset, you'll sub. I'd rather fall on my sword, Io. I'm dead. Unfortunate. He hates you. I hate your money. Big difference. Zips, too late. Or not too late. I guess you did. No, you're welcome. Actually, I guess I should say. Okay, back to, listen, it was a 1-win streak. Who cares? We're getting right back in here. Lady Gilda, time to go. Would you still hate your money if you were a worm? No. Then I would love your money. They just gave us the exact same start again, but you know what the issue that I'm realizing was too? It was because it was also Queen's Implings at the start that we really shouldn't have invested at all in, and we didn't invest at all in the Cultist, but that was a really bad start, I guess, with Magma Cultist as your starting unit, and then both starter cards being units. That's an unfortunate one. This looked like a quite the better start. Also, if we'd seen a Greed Dragon, we would also have been really good there. We just kind of whiffed on it on both the banner drafts. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, folks? With this start, I'm gonna go Lost Luggage. Big Lost Luggage fan personally. And then I think I'm just gonna go Lady Avarice here. We'll just do like Ooh, you know what? I'm not gonna take the toughest. Actually, no, you should take toughest nails here still. I was gonna say I don't want toughest nails, because what I was gonna do was send the bloated whelps and trigger the avarice. That wouldn't work really well here. Oh hey, Tom. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Mr. Fish. How's it going? You guys just missed me losing a run. So we're currently starting off a fresh new no reset streak. It was not a big streak before, so no worries about that. But how's it going, people? Hopefully you are all doing well. We have an interesting choice here. We've got Avarice Gilda. Got a little Avarice Gilda here, and we have the trial here for toughest nails. The idea being is that if we didn't take the trial, we could detonate the bloated whelps to make a lot of extra money. Right? Each one will make like probably an average 10 gold. That's, you know, not that much gold. So I think I'm pretty sure I'm taking the trial here because it seems like a pretty free one. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. Our start here, we got a demon friend. It should be pretty easy, I think. We'll go Gilda first. Friend up top. We'll try to farm some money. I think the plan, I guess you know what? Actually, I guess it's fine. My plan here was to, I guess I can do, we're in a bit of a weird spot. Taking trials is the Monster Train 2 Hyperbolic Time Chamber. I think sometimes it's pretty free, though. I think I take them too much. Doesn't Titan Skin stop money? It does with the Whelp Explosion, but the actual Whelp attacks, it does not stop it. So I think we'll be fine for the most part. Well, I guess Lady herself doesn't actually have the Avarice. You know what we'll do? Because I know it's fine this way, I guess. We'll still have the bloated whelp hit into the miscreant here. We'll go Spirit Steward behind. I think this will all be pretty good. Because the actual the whelps will die if they ever hit into the spikes. They can hit the backliners. They'll make us some money, hopefully. Still, we'll see. Yeah, this seems pretty good. As long as Gilda's killing the spike guys in front, we'll be okay. We need to get at least one Pyrogel on them for Gilda to actually hit and kill. Because if not, then it'll go down to 1 HP, and then the bloated whelps will hit afterwards and die. Yeah, exactly, Io. The avarice will stop the bloated whelps from making us money. That is very true and real. It is a concern. We'll just kill you, I think, here. And then it doesn't matter. It's all bloat either way. And we'll be farming a ton of money in the Relentless here too, in theory, as long as the Demon Fiend afterwards can kill the Estrail. I'm pretty confident he can. So yeah, this seems pretty good. We will just play Whelp here. Just get out of deck for now. Well, I guess Gilda doesn't have that much health, actually. We're not going to get too much farm here. We get enough, though. I'll just make sure. Yeah, you're trampling through and killing. I guess we just do this. Pass turn. And each attack here, they're making 5 gold each. Yeah, that's like a ton of extra money for us. Once Gilda dies, they stop making the money, but still. Fiend, yeah, Fiend wins this, no problem. And we get to go into our Ring 2 shop here with like just like a gigantic pile of money, which is pretty cool. I don't hate taking an early golden touch here so we can start working on eggs. Comes with the Ember, which is annoying, but I think that's fine. Actually, a really tough choice. Very tough choice. I'm going to go Ritual here, I think, because Hidden Passage is pretty good against Seraph here. We could always go Intrinsic Holdover to keep Seraph off the main floor. But we can also find like Tiresome Climb and things like that for that same job. Ritual. I'm a little bit worried about finding damage, I guess, here. And we could also sometimes you can just get enough rage on Demon Fiend to just trample entire floors. So you don't need to like do any hidden passaging. So I'm gonna take the ritual here. Maybe a wrong decision though. We'll see. TNT Master, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well today. Just gonna go to the Merchant of Steel here probably early. Keep things simple and safe. I do not hate Titan Knight on a Demon Fiend. It's not my #1 choice, but it's usually pretty good. So it's in our banner. I have no way to give this little fucker armor right now. I think I'm just gonna play it safer and take a Horned Warrior. Apex, if we saw like a Welder Helper in this next upgrade, I'd be like really into this. But we have a Ritual of Battle. We can just put Horned Warrior behind Demon Fiend and it's a pretty safe play. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Large Stone and then Charge Stone. This is not a Large Stone angle. The plan now is probably just going to make Demon Fiend tanky. We'll do a reroll here, see if we can find a multi and or probably just multi, honestly. Multi, maybe a +20 on the Horned Warrior should be pretty good. Is Horned Warrior horny? Maybe. I don't know. I can see us playing quick here. I think my plan is like just to put Smolder Stone on Ritual and dupe it 8 times with Life Mother Spire.
You can unfollow.
That should go, I think, pretty well for the most part.
Well, you still have a chance.
Vaznor? Is it Vase or Vaznor? First off, hello, thank you for following. Second off, who are you? I'm gonna go Quickstone. I don't love it, but especially because Demon Fiend's gonna be tanky enough, I think, without needing the Horned Warrior to kill. But I think this also seems pretty safe. You have not had an Apex Imp run yet. Yeah, I think the new clans have less armor support than the original clans did, so I feel like Apex Imp is a little bit harder to get going. Like in Train 1, it's not much either. I guess you have like armor in you have armor in actually you have enough armor support maybe because you have Valor giving armor stacks, which is pretty cool. With an Apex Imp, you have Phase Blessing and Title Turning in Luna Coven that can give you armor, and also Arduin in general can give you armor on Incant. You also have like the one Lazarus League guy that when he dies he gives everyone armor too. I guess maybe there's enough armor support. I'm not sure. Astroman, hello. How's it going? -1 energy here. That's probably going to be a no for me, dog, because it means we can't play our Demon Fiend at all. So I'm gonna say nah. Tempting for sure. And we'll do this, I guess, again. Definitely gonna go Horned Warrior up here. I will settle for losing HP to get an egg here. And if we can get a Whelp next turn, we can just pop the Whelp and kill everyone in front, which is pretty nice. Yeah, of course. Why would we get a Whelp though? That'd be stupid. That'd be stupid if the game was like, sure, you can have a Whelp. What was I thinking? How dumb of me. I'm just gonna kill you now, I guess. Maybe just put some damage on you. Maybe I just prevent damage being done to Gilda. Yeah, I think I just prevent damage on Gilda, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Let's play it that way. That seems okay-ish for the time being. Okay, now the Whelps show up. Now the Whelps want a piece of the action here, people. What cowardice. Those are making me money. And I think I'd rather chump with the Spear Steward here. Feels a little bit better to me. You saw a post on Blue Sky that makes you really concerned. What's up, Zips? What's going on BlueSky.com? Apparently YouTube is secretly using AI to edit people's videos. That's interesting. That's a fairly wild maneuver to pull. I'm gonna go chump, I think, here on the Whelp and then play a Whelp here. And I think I'm gonna We're gonna go full greed here, basically. I want to save... I don't want to torch the Spearman because we're gonna kill it with the bloated whelp here and we're gonna get more money. Do we play it that way for now? Allegedly. How are they... I guess my question, Zips, is how? Like, by what means would they even do that? Like, it seems like a strange task to even, like, try to... Like, how, I guess. That, to me, that seems unusual. Like, are they like doing like the weird AI upscaling thing? Like, how? By what means? I guess. That explains why I've had my social security number halfway through the... That's why I said my social security number halfway through the last video. Yeah. Now that wasn't the AI, that was just me. That was just me, for sure. The BBC has reported on it. That's interesting. We don't have any used items here. However, I would not hate sneaking something like a hothead into this run at this point. But we may just never see it. It's pretty low odds that we see it. I'm pretty sure I don't want that. Could take another golden touch and try to get more money, honestly. I'm pretty down with that. It's weird AI failed to tweak the looks of some videos. That's very weird. That's a very weird thing for YouTube to do. I'm okay with the fortify here. Our floors are pretty fully booked up here. Don't really have room to sneak in a welder helper. Will my skin being smooth or sharpened? That is just very peculiar. I don't know what to make of this other than strange. I'll go left side here. I wouldn't hate seeing... I mean, Inferno Room would be a huge pickup here for us. Would love an Inferno Room. I don't... The Steel Shop is not bad, too. I can see, like, a multi-strike off of Horn Warrior being pretty good here. You know what? Actually, I think I want to go right side. We don't need the Pyro Health that badly, either. I changed my mind, actually. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on. Dual Stone. There's no one that can use this at all. Okay. We can reroll. Before we do that, let's... You know what? Let's reroll first. Let's reroll first here. Because I want to know what the upgrades are in the reroll and if we need more money for them before I make the decision on the banner or not. The banner could have like a Steelworker, and then we could go Dualism Steelworker, which would be pretty good maybe in theory, especially against Corruption Seraph. But I think that's not a very good line for us here. I think I care more about rerolling, seeing a multi-check that I can't afford, and then having that information to skip the banner draft here. Well, I mean, Smidgestone is not terrible on Demon Fiend here as well. So that's kind of more interesting now to me, at least. If we can get Demon Fiend smidged and then Gilda and Horn Warrior all on the floor together, that could be pretty good. It makes us a lot of money too. I feel like this raises some ethical concerns. Yeah, dude. I don't want to be rude, Zips, but yeah, absolutely, absolutely that does. Running an experiment on select YouTube shorts that uses traditional machine learning technology to unblur, denoise, and improve clarity in videos during processing. Is it something that people are opting into, or is it just are they just doing it as a really cool experiment that no one knows about? That's a pretty important factor, I would say. Okay, Steelworker, pretty good here. Now I definitely want a Smidgestone, and now we can just go. We can get energy upgrade here. Then we can just go Smidgestone and Demon Fiend, and just go Steelworker and Horn Warrior all together on the floor. This should be pretty solid. They're just doing it. I mean, kind of base, but ultimately, obviously, pretty bad. Not good news to hear. Ooh. And then this is interesting, too. Corruption Fountain, huh? I wanted multi-strike on the Horned Warrior instead, but maybe I should just opt for... Dominating control, or maybe something else. We'll see. I don't know. I need to think here. Power's probably pretty good too. We're gonna go dominating power on the Horned Warrior here. Maybe that's not even good though. I don't know. This is a pretty tough choice because no matter what, you're putting a Blight in your deck, which is pretty annoying. We could overstack Demon Fiend. What do you even overstack Demon Fiend with here is the issue. Oh, we could, you know what we could actually do, which is really funny? We can go Dominating Authority on the Demon Fiend. And in our deployment rollout, we can just play it last. And just get a free unit on the floor. Now, right now, we don't have any good units to get off of that. It would just be like a Steward or whatever. Like, it's just pretty cool that we have an extra just Meat Shield on the floor than that's absorbing corruption in the final fight and stuff like that. I guess we can give this a try. I don't know. If the other upgrades are pretty bad, I'm down to see how this plays. Maybe something cool happens. I don't know. We'll see. You do like traditional machine learning technologies, given that 90% of the stuff that is being marketed as AI is rebranded machine learning stuff. I'll be honest, Vazinor, still I'm sure how to say it. I don't know what that sentence even means. I'm not up on the AI lingos as much as I should be, maybe, especially as a content creator. But those were a lot of words that you just said to me. Maybe go just Demon Fiend probably up top floor. Whelp goes there, Gilded goes here. Seems fine. Machine Learning is that one defect card from Slay the Spire. True. True and real. Also, important to note that the summon we got put behind the Demon Fiend, if you're wondering. People at home are keeping track of that. I think I'm just gonna detonate you and play the Horned Warrior here. Should play the Lava Flow first for the extra Pyrogel damage. That's a bit of a misplay. Dominates Kitchens of Salvation, very brave. Thank you, Panhandler. Thank you. It's good that this is not like killing here, I guess. We're not getting the Archeon to Siphon here. This chumps 2 hits as well, which is really good. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn for us. I like that quite a bit. You feel proud not knowing shit about AI? I wouldn't feel proud, right? I think, like... And I mean this in the nicest way possible. Ignorance is not something to basically ever be proud of, I would say. But... I understand the sentiment you're trying to say at the very least, Zips, and I do appreciate that, I suppose. How much do you get off of this? You get 4 rage, so it's... You know, actually, killing you makes me take more damage here, huh? So... Let's just play this down here and pass. You probably not know who the Skibidi Rizzler is. Shameful. Shameful you don't know about the Skibidi Rizzler. We can take Golden Touch here. The problem with Golden Touch is that it gives you more rage, which is going to be a big issue for us. So now I think rage up on this one. That seems fine. You are the Skibidi Rizzler. Now Gladiator knows. Now Gladiator knows. Yeah, you fucked it up for him, Zips. He had one thing in this whole world and you fucking took it away from him. You're leaking, that's annoying, whatever. I'll just choose to kill you. That seems fine. You can get some Blitz from Ignorance, yeah, but like, you know. Lame. I will choose to kill you. That seems good. I don't know if this guy's getting... This guy is probably hitting the Demon Fiend, so let's kill him preemptively as well. That seems nice. Can I kill anyone here with a golden touch? No. I don't think I need to do the ritual of battle here. I think yeah, you're gonna be drained up pretty quickly. Especially if we chump 2 hits here. That seems fine. That seems like a good enough turn here for sure. And yeah, not even close to losing this fight at least. We're not doing good in the egg department though. I would like more eggs. If you don't mind, video game, please egg me more. I think I want to take Last Stand. Yeah, we only have Ritual as our rage gain, but I can see this maybe going over the top here for us in theory. That'd be pretty good. Oh, I should have taken the Mind Cage, man. I should have taken the Mind Cage. I think I'm skipping these 2, unfortunately. Oh, actually, ooh, wait a second, actually. Hold on. Hold your damn horses, people. We now have Steelworker. So now, Apex Imp is a lot more interesting. Now this man is going to get much more rage, which then we also have, like, Ritual and Last Stand to combo with. Yeah, I think I do want, even though it comes with the Ember, I think I do want the Imp now. And I will go. We're probably gonna go energy here, and then space upgrade next. That seems pretty good. You need the intricate details of how a generative AI functions. But the thing though is the thing that they're doing is a generative AI because it sounds more like the thing where they're just they're doing filters. Is an AI filter generative? I don't know. I don't know how that shit works if I'm being honest. I'm gonna go left side here too, by the way. Oh, this is actually kind of huge. Okay. So, Smolder Stone on Ritual. Into Stack Stone on it, so we double it up. And we have Life Mother's Pyre, so we're gonna make just 1,000,000 copies of this basically. And that should give us a ton of value, at least short term. Short term, this Horn Warrior is going to go crazy mode here with all the rage it's going to have. That should be pretty good. Oh, people in YouTube chat. Sorry, I didn't notice you guys over there. Daniel, Gib, hello. Do you think this whole golf thing is just to hit the ball into the hole game we've been into recently? What are you talking about, Daniel? I don't know what that even means at all. Why do people come to the Cool Monster stream to talk about AI? I don't know. I don't mind talking about AI. I don't know. As long as you understand that I don't know much about it, I'll talk about whatever. But I also understand that some people, especially, you know, streams are escapism, yada yada, etc. I get that too. We come for the politics tag. That's true. Oh, you know what I realized too? With the politics get tag gone on the stream, do you think that weird guy's ever going to come back and ask me to debate him about the dissolution of the USSR? Do you think he's ever going to come back again, or do you think he's gone forever? That's sad to think about, man. He might never come back. Hello, Lady Avarice. Please make me money. -1 draw each turn. I feel like we can take this pretty safely, honestly. Although I'm a little bit worried about Corin the Judge. But I think we pop, like... Yeah, I think we're fine, actually, here. You return when the Cheese Council pardons him. Oh, fuck the Cheese Council. Boyx, how you doing today? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you are good. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now here... I kind of actually want to maybe play Gilda and then Horn Warrior on the floor together, so that way Horn Warrior is making Gilda money. Because we can use the whelp. Actually, I think we use the whelps to make money still. Here we go. I think we do. I think Apex Imp is not making it onto the floor yet. I think I'd rather have the multi-quick Horn Warrior here. Let's do this. This is still, I think, a pretty good play. Interesting that puts the Spear Steward at the very back. I thought I just put it behind the Demon Fiend. Weird. I am okay. How about you guys? I'm good. Voyix, you talking about playing, what's it called? What's the game you've been playing lately? TFT? You talked about TFT recently, made me want to like try to boot it up again, but for whatever reason, it still doesn't work on my computer. I don't know what the problem is exactly, but it won't let me play the game. Every time I try to boot up TFT, the window does not appear. It is very curious, liberals, etc. These whelps are going to make me, hopefully, a ton of money next turn. I'm going to kill you. To be safe, I'm going to kill you too, I think. And I'm going to put this also down here to get it out of deck for now. Would it be better or worse if YouTube was secretly editing the videos by hand? Better, but like very slightly, I would say, I think. That's... Oh, I'm dumb. I should have played Lava Flow first. I'm actually throwing. I'm throwing. Oh, well. I don't think it'll matter, but that is a bit of a throw. Let's do this here now. So if I get a... You know, maybe this is all actually according to plan, because now I can play a whelp this turn and clear them all out. God damn it. Nothing ever goes my way. I think we're still actually very fine up the top floor, though, so it doesn't matter too much. TFT, did you ever play Fairy Tail Fables? I did play a little bit of Fairy Tail Fables, Gib. It was fine. Fairy Tail Fables was just fine. I don't know. I will say, it was very annoying to try to play that. Oh, I thought these guys had the gel on them. It's only these guys that have the gel. Shoot. It was very annoying to try to play that game when they were in the midst of their controversy of using AI art at the launch of the game. I tried streaming the game, and people rightfully were very upset about the AI art in the game, and because of that, I basically just couldn't stream the game at all. It was not fun to do that. What does that have to do with the Golden TM HT270 high temperature thermo transfusion liquid? What are you talking about? Also, just one if I didn't say hi. Kyle up, also hello. Hopefully you are all well. More like AI fart. Very true. You know, you look at the game that I mentioned. It's not the one that you were thinking of. Gabe, which one were you thinking of then? I should have taken the Mind Cage. It would have been so good here. We could take Devilish Details and lose all of our health to get a couple eggs. Could be an option, but I think I'm just going to take the Dragon's Breath and be pretty happy. I think I've never heard of the Golden TM, whatever those words are. Yeah, no, I don't know what that is. The things you're saying to me, no clue what any of that means. I feel like later you might sometimes leave home without it. Storybook Brawl is one that you were thinking of. That's the NFT one. Yes, that is the Sam Friedman NFT game that exploded when he went to jail. My favorite of those games was Hellfire Tactics. You know my boy Jeff? Jeff, are you still here? Pour one out for my boy Hellfire Tactics community manager, Thy Jeffinator. Explaining Storybook Brawl is so funny. It is pretty funny, I agree. What am I doing here? I can go left side again. Right side could have like an overstacked upgrade here. Also has the merchant trinkets. So the trinkets I don't think are very good for us this game. Also we get free relic this way. Let's go over here. What Zips? What are you confused about? The NFT game? Storybook Brawl? He doesn't know. Do we Holy Stone hold over Dragon's Breath here? That feels like it must be a wrong thing to do. You've never heard of this game? Yeah, it exploded. I think I want Surge Stone on a Golden Touch. I like Holy Stone on the Dragon's Breath here too. I think that seems pretty good. I don't think I want... I should Smolder Stone something here, I think. Something should be Smolder Stone, but I guess... You know what? I'll just do this Golden Touch also Smolder Stone, and actually that seems pretty good. Yeah, finally some eggs. Finally some eggs. Attuned Whetstone. We have no weapons currently in the deck, but we could maybe find some. Inferno. We have, like, no dragons. I'll take the West, and we'll find something useful for this at some point, I'm sure. Like, Gib, I tried playing Storybook Brawl a little bit at the beginning of it too. It seemed fine, but I never got into it too much. I don't know. And it's maybe a bit of a low blow, especially since the game doesn't exist anymore. I think if your tutorial for your game, like if your in-game tutorial is just a hyperlink to a YouTube video on how to play the game, you have in some way failed as a developer, which is what I believe Storybook Brawl did, if I remember correctly. That is a terrible thing to do to someone, is to have your tutorial be a link to a YouTube video. Anyway. That's actually fucking insane. It's pretty funny. It was a pretty funny one, I'll tell you that. How else are they gonna get ad revenue on the tutorial? That's a good point, Glader, actually. That's actually kind of next level. I haven't thought of it that way, Glader. Actually, so true. Huge Giga Brain maneuver. I'm not taking the trial here, by the way. It seems too spooky. My Horned Warrior will die too quickly. Do the spikes on turn 1. We're gonna go... We keep doing this. Play Gilda here. Tournament announced just before the FTX collab certainly was a bit of a sign. What was the tournament they announced beforehand? I know they were like... I know they like managed to court a lot of like big Magic the Gathering names when it came to like promotion for it. For the game and stuff like that. I know they had like LSV. Which I like LSV in general, but I will say like he definitely lost a ton of aura by shilling so hard for Storybook Brawl. Maybe people don't agree with me on this one, but I don't know. It was, to me, it was a big aura loss. LSV helped design it, you think? Not initially, I don't think, right? Maybe even initially, I don't know. You know what game he did help with that I did actually like a lot? Did you guys ever play... Oh, fuck, what is it called? There's like an online TCG game that he did help with. He was like a big part of. And I checked it out and I did like it a lot. Oh, fuck, what's the name of it? Anyone know what the name of it is? I'll look it up and see if you guys don't know. Not the Minions. Hold on. Not Artifact by Steam. I think it begins with like an E. Hold on. What's the name of this fucking game? Eternal. That's what it is. There's a game that he had made or helped make called Eternal, and I remember liking that one actually like a decent bit. E the Minions. It's not E the Minions. That is not the game. Do I chump block here for Gilda? You just play the Apex in behind and farm more money. I don't know. You know, I'm just gonna chump block. That's fine. Get in there, Apex Imp. Also, Zula, hello. How's it going? Mr. Sun, also hello. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. It's maybe a little overkill, but I'm gonna pop the last stand here. It's not even overkill, actually. What am I talking about? That's actually a good time to pop it, I'm pretty sure. Activate Whelp, kill everyone there. Make me like, what is that? Is that 40 gold? It's pretty good. I would love some way to get Gilda on the main floor here. It'd be really cool. I know we could maybe try to do. We could, if we could remove all of the units from our deck, we could deployment, play Horned Warrior, play play Horned Warrior, play Apex Imp, play Steelworker. We need a space upgrade for this too, then I guess, right? We can play those 3 in deployment. We can get rid of all the units in our deck. As soon as we draw our Demon Fiend, assuming that Gilda isn't also in the hand, we can play Demon Fiend, and then we can spawn Gilda out of the deck and overstack the floor that way. That'd be kind of interesting. That could maybe be like a really good line for us. I should think about that more, honestly, but until then. Oink. Wait, is this only 5 Avarice? So does it become at 10 Avarice later? It's like, this is the level where you just get the increased scaling on attack. That's annoying. Twitch app is malfunctioning again. Yeah, the Twitch app does seem annoying, But there's good features too, I suppose, as well. I don't know. Only this because they had a decent amount of attack traction and it seems to be doing all right until SBF glommed onto them. Yeah, that was like a thing. Wasn't it basically more like... the gist of what I understood about it was kind of like the developers made the game on their own, and then Sam Bankman-Fried came in and were like, I like this game. Let's buy it. And then fucking did what fucking crypto bros do and ruin everything that they, you know, are associated with, pretty much. That's kind of my understanding of how that shit went down. Could pop the Whelp here if we wanted to save a little bit of health on Demon Fiend, but it doesn't... Actually, I can just do this, and that's fine. We're good. You tuned in at the beginning of the stream to suggest Gilda Umbra. Zula, I'm sorry I didn't get to see the message, but we haven't been doing suggestions, Zula. We've been doing rotating lately. So even if I had seen the message, I would have said no. So apologies for that, I suppose. Not apologies, I don't know what I'm saying. I guess I can do this until I kill you. Into chump here? Huge chump. Huge chump block, easy. And then... tragically, no more Whelps to play here. What a shame. I'll just rage up here, that seems fine. You're hitting me, so I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna ping away at your Titan Skin a bit here. Not too bad, not too bad. And then we'll just end turn. I don't have a good sense for how this run will beat Corruption Center. Maybe we just get a pre-relentless kill. Or something like that. I can see that maybe working for us here. Dude, they've shown me so many Mind Cages today. It's actually pissing me off. Give me the payoff. That's fine. I'm down for Branding Right too, actually. I think that's pretty good. Very good on Demon Fiend with the Titanite. Yeah, I'm down for a Branding Right. Anything kind of okay to play seems pretty good to me. And we'll wait hopefully one more ring to cash this out. Gotta take care of that 40 Titan Skin. Hey, it was 45 and it was gonna be 50, okay? Let's get the facts straight, bud. Okay, so I do need to go to the steel shop here pretty desperately. I do need to go to an arm shop at some point to get this attuned west side doing something for us here. Also, we can go left side here for the armory. This is a pretty easy left side pick if you ask me right now, folks. Definitely a left side angle. Let's see what's going on in here. I don't like Large Stone. It seems pretty bad to me. I don't like Endless. Also seems pretty bad to me. I don't hate getting a little bit of HP on the Horn Warrior to make it a little bit bulkier, especially into the Seraph fight, but I'm going to reroll for Multi-Strike instead because I'm going to greed here. Okay, they've given me nothing. I guess, actually, we could play Titanite on the... we can play Titanite on the Horn Warrior, and it's not bad because it'll get the armor from Steelworker, so it's kind of like, you know, doubling his health. Before we commit, we should see what's in the armory here first, though. It would be interesting to rework Prince by giving him 10 Titan Skin. Do you mean like the Wrathful Prince specifically, Zula? I guess maybe something like that being pretty cool. If you ever write a D&D campaign, you want to make a homebrew enemy called the Mind Goblin? Okay. Swift Steel, kind of pointless here, I feel like. I don't know. We already have Quick on the... Oh, if we're ever sneaking in the Apex, if it's not... You know what? I guess he has playing the Apex at some point here, too. Glass Cannon is also just a nice bit of base stats. I'm conflicted. I am very conflicted. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna take the dagger. I think I don't know. I think I have a plan. I'm gonna put the dagger here because I think what I want to do is try to somehow sneak Gilda into the floor. with how much attack she's gonna hopefully have with how much money we have. I think that'll hopefully pay off for us, basically, is the plan right now. We'll see. We will see. And I do think I like the Titanite here, actually, still. I think making you bulky into the corruption fight's pretty useful. But Speedstone is worthless here. Speedstone, I think, is pretty bad. Multi-7 might be a better final point for Brawler. Yeah, but, like, what about Multi-8, though, Zula? Have you considered Multi-8 instead? That might be better, too. Gallons of heat transfer fluid used to collect high-powered machinery like laser cutters or to cool AI data centers is one of those newfangled PFA chemicals that breaks down for 1 billion years. Supposedly so inert that it's safe to drink in any quantity that you can't get any of your coworkers to try. It's about $300 for 5 liters. I would think I would pass on that. Thunder Mountain, hello. Thunder Mountain, you got a new profile picture, I'm pretty sure. Also, hello. How's it going? How are ye, Blunderbuss? Good, I think, I guess. I don't know. Maybe good, maybe bad. Not sure. Oh, do I want to copy more things? I don't think so, actually. Let's just chill for now. I believe we shouldn't have too much trouble punching through these heavies with the Horn Warrior here. I think we want to play Gilded Bottom Floor too, it looks like here, before they get all their big lifesteal gains. So let's do this. Let's do this line still. I don't know. We're never going to actually get a Gilda onto the floor, I'm realizing here, kind of, which is maybe an issue. I don't know. Well, Dragon Breath is pretty good here. I think I just want to get money. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Rage up here. Put Rage up here, and we're gonna pop these whelps to make more money. That seems strong. It does give you more attack, but it gives us a ton of money if we pop these guys as well. Maybe we'll get enough money that that Gilda can just kill the front lines here. You're gonna drink all the heat transfer fluid and destroy all AI. What about like the AI that's like in like video games? Ooh, Titan Skin. We do not want a bloated whelp here. That is gonna be not good for us. I'll play this here to get like maybe. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever. This is fine. What about the AI like Allen Iverson? Oh, that's a good one, Voix. Yeah, what about Allen Iverson? My favorite basketball. It's not the best last stand hit ever, but it'll get us through this combat, no problem. So I think I will pop this now. Who is Allen Iverson? He's a basketball. Give me another egg, thank you. The surface tension is so low that if you spill it on concrete, it seeps through the concrete. That's fucking crazy, I feel like. This is some spooky shit you're working with here, Just One. I think you're maybe doing witchcraft. I'd like to request that you please stop doing witchcraft. He played like Larry Bird and O.J. Simpson and stuff. Daniel, one of those is definitely right. One of them I'm pretty confident is not correct. But what do I know? I'm not really a sports guy. I'm not positive on that one. That's like asking who John Madden is. Well, I feel like a lot of gamers who know who John Madden is because of the John Madden video games. So it's I think it's to a gamer it is less obscure. I'm gonna kill this guy, get you out of here. Could horn break it and you die, but it doesn't really help me at all. You kill him the backliners, that's fine for now. Oink. Have you played the Masterpiece Phoenix, right? OJ Simpson edition? No, I haven't played that one. Can't say I've had the pleasure, unfortunately. We're gonna Dragon's Breath down here so these guys don't run amok. Are you saying I'm not a gamer? No, I'm saying you are a gamer. That's why you know Zips who John Madden is, but not Allen Iverson. Well, I was abundantly clear in what I was saying here, was I not? Strange. Wait, there are Madden video games? You only know NHL? There are Madden video games. They are real. They do exist. Who's John Madison? You're thinking of James Madison, Zips, one of the founding fathers or whatever. I think. Maybe not, actually. I don't know anymore. Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure I know anymore about who people are. We're going to go... I want to go space upgrade so I can try to... at the very least, I can fit in Apex Imp here with a space upgrade, which is fine. Maybe there's some way we can fit in the Gilda here, too. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go Heaven's Light here. And we're gonna loot this. We're gonna cash out. We have Lost Luggage, so I'm pretty sure Ember Charge is actually pretty sweet here. Big fan of that. Footstool. That's a neat one, too. You don't want to share much more lest you risk someone deducing the company and telling on you. I would never snitch, but Zips might. Pretty sure we want to go to the steel shop here, then we want to go to the arm shop next, so we can merge a weapon for a tuned whetstone. Could do one space steelworker. If we see a smidge stone here, I'll be very happy as well. That is true. Smidge stone is also an option. The game seems dead set on showing us Speedstone, Titanstone, Endless Stone, and Large Stone. That's all they're showing us the entire fucking game. That's all they want us to see, folks. That's all we are. I'm gonna go Titanstone. I guess not Apex Imp. And reroll here. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream, dude. Okay. So, this is still good for us, I think, but it is very annoying. Hot take, AI can be useful for research data. That's not a hot take at all, Zula. People, I think we kind of more or less have understood that there are applications to AI. And one of them is just sifting through huge amounts of data, aka doing research. Speed on Imp, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure about it here. I think we want to go... I don't think we want to get the upgrades here, because I think we want to save money, so that way Lady Avarice here has higher attack. So she does big numbers. That's what I'm hoping for here, personally. I think I'm going to keep duping the Ritual of Battle here. I think this is my plan. However, don't use AI for pharmaceutical research. Oops, too late. I've already done it. I'm not taking the Pyro Damp in here. That's going to cause some big issues, I imagine. I think I'm going to just play mid-floor here. So we can do this time. We don't play the Apex in here, but we can get Gilda in the mix now. So we can go Horned Warrior, Steelworker. I guess Gilda here, into the Demon Fiend here, and we can give Gilda quick as well. And now we're making just insane money this combat. Get this out of here, get this out of here. Play the rituals. Kill the silencer. Now, the big issue with this run is that we never found dualism. So the Steelworker is only making 6 armor per turn. That's going to be a big, big problem today, folks. Big, 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 big problem. Maybe it just won't matter. I think it'll matter, but maybe it won't. I'm gonna save this for later, actually. I'm not playing this. We will have a floor up here for all of our losers. That seems fun. Gilda makes $0 on her hits. You are right. Maybe I shouldn't have given her a quick. Yeah, she is stealing. She is stealing money from me. You're kind of right about that. Shoot. Or at the very least, I should have put Horn Warrior in front, I guess. Damn. I can't believe this. Maybe in Relentless will make some money at the very least then. I don't know. Hey, excuse me. Hold on. What's going on here? That guy can't live. There we go. Okay, that's good. I can kill the Deafening Herald here with a what's it called next turn. I can't whelp you because you have silence, so I can't activate the indigestion here. But a torch kills you next turn, although I don't think it'll matter too much. We'll see. You love telling ChatGPT confidential and proprietary company data. Based. ChatGPT would never snitch. That's true and real. Because I can heal like one here, doesn't really do anything, but whatever. I'm gonna kill you. You playing this here. Do I need the lava flow here? Not really, I guess. I don't know. You know, I'll just play the payoff. I'll thin it from the deck here. That seems fine. I'll get you out of deck too. You feel the computer is inherently trustworthy and never divulge your secrets to competitors? Of course not. Why would it ever do such a thing? That'd be crazy. Ooh. Huge. We'll put this here so no one's leaking. I just ended up taking more damage because of that play. Unfortunate. We'll do this. I guess I can go Bloated Whelp, Torch to get rid of your spell shields. I don't know if that'll matter at all. Could matter a little bit. I don't know. Fuck it. Why not? Boom, boom, boom. Shield Steward out of deck for now. That seems fine. Okay. You think this saves my boy? Hopefully. Does not save my boy. Oh well. We should be hopefully rich now, though. We hit this guy like quite a few times, right? It's a nice stack of money. But I'll keep that in mind with the Quick Dagger later on, I think, here. We could play Sack Chamber for even more money with the Footstool, but I think I don't think we do that. I think we're looking for a better room. Hopefully for the Merchant of Arms here, right? No, thank you. That seems... Oh, Tiresome Climb is actually a really nice pickup here, too. That's very convenient. We could go to the matchup try to find holdover for it, but I think our deck is pretty thin. Actually, never mind. It's 44 cards. What the fuck? Oh, I kept putting rituals in. You know what we could do here instead, though? We could spend our money on just duping the Tiresome Climb a bunch of times. That'd be fine here. You know what? The deck feels thin because it has a lot of units in it, and we have the Lost Luggage. That's why. I feel pretty safe in not going to the magic shop here, though. They come over here. 300 pounds, kind of thin. So true. So true. These are all bad. Let me reroll. Inferno Room is really nice. That's actually huge, I would say, because we just put the Inferno Room. We footstool to bottom floor. We play mid floor. I think we can maybe just pre-relentless kill here. It'll maybe be kind of close, but not that close. Do I... Is Stoic Plate Mail... Stoic Plate Mail is pretty good here. Yeah, Stoic Plate Mail is great here, actually. I'm thinking about it more. We can take Stoic Plate Mail, just merge it with the Quick Dagger, and just play that on Demon Fiend. And that's just, like, very good for us. That just gives our Demon Fiend way more health at no cost, because the ability... that we don't lose... Actually, do we... Ooh, is Titan Knight a... No, Titan Knight is... No, does Titan Knight get lost? It might actually get lost here. Hold on. I actually don't know this interaction because it's a status, but I think statuses also get silenced because it's a keyworded ability. So I think we do lose it. We could put it on Horned Warrior. Again, we lose a Titanite, but it's not as important there. Wait, Titanite doesn't get lost? Really? Okay, I'll trust you. What if the Stoic Plate Mail? What if it was Stoic Plate Email? Oh, you know what, Glader? Wrong. Bad. Okay, let's merge these. I should look at the Trinket Shop here, too. I didn't even look at the Trinket Shop at all here yet. Which is maybe a mistake. You know what? I'm actually really down with the Purified Soul Shard here. I do just want to, like, remove units from our deck ASAP here. And making all of the Whelps and all of the Stewards free to play here seems pretty tempting to me. I'm pretty down for that. Let's reroll, see what else we get. That's pretty horrible. I'm gonna go... I think I will take Scorched Steel here, though. That could, I think, genuinely be a factor. And I believe we are unfortunately abandoning Gilda as like a win condition here for us. I think we're going to try to sneak in Apex Imp to the main floor here. I believe we're going to dupe... Oh, we're in the wrong shop. Hold on. We got to go to the Trinket Shop here. We're going to dupe the Tiresome Climb as many times as possible before we go on to the next ring. I believe that is our plan now. And that is how we do our best to mitigate the corruption from Seraph here, basically. Is just having as many Tiresome Climbs as we can. Really load this deck up. Double summon for a double imp from Demon Fiend. We don't have imps, we have whelps. They're not imps. We don't get the... They're not summoned. I'm sorry to say. Tragic, I know, but it won't help us here. Let's get rid of these torches. They both suck. True. Very true. Very real. Okay. Summon will double Scorched Steel. Oh, that would be pretty cool, actually. I didn't know that. It doesn't say it's a summon effect, but it wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me in the least. Okay. Room... We play Gilded Top Floor. I think we go... Ooh, we can't actually play the Apex Imp yet. We need to go Steelwork because we don't have the energy for it. We play this. Yeah, Titanite's still there. Look at that. Yeah, can't be silenced. Good to know. Good to know. We're gonna put you up here with Gilda. We're gonna put you down here to die. Demon Eater, I'm having a great stream. Hopefully you're having a good one too today so far. This seems pretty free to me. We're gonna play the Imp, I guess here. I like the Imp being here. I want to Tiresome Climb, and then we're just gonna go, I think, double Shard, Ritual here, play a Fortify here too. Do we have room to chump up here? We do not have room to chump. We'll play you and pass. The Queen of Beach is dead. I assume that means, Toucan, that you managed to kill the Queen Bee. Congratulations. Nice work. I never doubted you. I always thought you'd be able to get the job done. Congratulations. Let's get this out of here. I don't want to play the Branding Right. It's not that good of a card to play. In my opinion. Okay. Let's kill this Deform Duo before it makes it up top floor. Big Dragon hung. She's so beautiful. She's so full. I thought you said she's so beautiful for a second, then I was like, yeah, she is beautiful. And you just said she's so full. So my bad. Never mind. I can't read. Okay, can't do much to stop these here. Guess you just torch and pass. You think she eats the money? Maybe. I'll be honest, haven't thought much about it. I think I'm supposed to just Dark Deal here. And just play this here. Detonate for fun doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Seems fine. Tragically, no Tiresome Climb this turn, so the Seraph is getting away with it here on this one. Huh. The Gladiator's trying to sneak by too, which I don't love. Okay, I think actually the cleanup squad will do some pretty good work up here. Hopefully, maybe not. At the very least, the Whelp up top here will kill the the Deformed duo. We're in a what I would consider a very interesting spot here, folks. There's a lot going on with this turn. I want to Tiresome Climb the Seraph here to prevent the hit onto Demon Fiend. I think that kind of just has to be done. And then... yeah, I think we pop the Whelp here. I think we take the one hit from the Gladiator. I think that's fine. And then I think we just do this too. Yeah, you're almost dead. Gilda finishes you off. That seems mostly okay to me then. Okay, that's should be fine. Should be fine. Second Tiresome Climb pretty good here. Move you back on up again. Chump block. Oh, I should have put you behind. I was too greedy here. Because now, yeah, now the Spirit Steward is dying. If I had let the Spirit Steward go behind, we could get them both killed here. Yeah, that's my bad. It's one more hit to Pyre, but that's good. That was completely preventable. That's all my fault, pretty much. And hopefully we can get one more Tiresome Climb so we can move you up this turn. That's big. Because these guys leak for a lot, but I think we win the Relentless here, even with all these guys in front. We pop this here. Are we winning the Relentless, hopefully? We are. It's a close one. It's a bit of a nail-biter, but we get there. And technically we should play the payoff here instead of Vengeful, because it is more health for us. Is, you know, gain 6, take 1, right? And before I fuck this up somehow here, I'm just gonna pass turn, I think. I don't know. I don't want like Dark Deal to somehow kill me. No thank you. I decline. Okay. Sadnar, thank you for the intel on Silence not getting rid of Titanite, because that would have been very bad for us. I think we needed that armor basically. I think it was pretty pivotal here, it seems. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we still would have had lethal there by a lot. Hard to say. Spell Eagle is important though. I don't think I want to cash out here. I think I want to leave my eggs for pay it off again. I think I value the 6 health, or maybe even more health, more than the maybe 6 health because of the eggs we currently have. I guess whatever. Then I value the health more, though. Is what I'm trying to say. Phoenix is the tiny dragon obsessed with girlfriend twice his size. Zul, did you have a message deleted before this? It seems like a non sequitur. Yellow stays, green go, if you recall correctly. Yeah, but like silence like removes like enchantment effects though. And enchantment effects are yellow, so it's very bizarre. I still don't know what does or doesn't get silenced, honestly. It's not the most consistent mechanic in the game, I feel like. Like I've had silence the silent effect of my Stoic Plate Mail. I did a run once where I had Eel Gorgon, where I did the Eel Gorgon tech that everyone was kind of obsessed with when the game first came out, of getting a million incants and then playing the silence armor so the resolve doesn't let the ability go away. I had the silence guys remove the silence from the armor, so that way at the end of turn I would then lose all the stacks I had in Eel Gorgon. It was insane. Silence is very peculiar in this game. Which one goes because of Titan? Titanite has to hold on tight to the ceiling or it will fall. Titan skin might turn skin to a full-length pillar. Vader, what the fuck are you talking about? What is this guy fucking telling me right now? I am very confused. I think Gilda goes up here, by the way. We do this the same here, basically. We go Yeah, warrior. Just make sure I'm not messing this up here somehow. Oh, you got a Spear Sword back there? That's kind of annoying. Whatever. This goes here. Anything with a colon after it gets silenced, you think? Weird. Very strange. It's the mnemonic for stalactites versus stalagmites. Ah, I see. Okay. That makes more sense then, I guess. Who am I dazing here? I guess you actually. Fuck you, dummy. No, I don't want to get you desynced. Actually, you can cause some problems if you're off the wrong floor. Let's just stun your ass. That seems fine by me here. Dark deal. Goo both these jabronis up. Pass turn. Good branding right it. The guy in the back there, we could. We also have Hornbreaker. I think should be a better use, but you know. That is true. You're attacking. I think I'm supposed to be chumping here. You can jump here, dude. It just saves a little bit of health. Not much, but that's fine. It wasn't on whether you're a Twitch chatter in a foreign land. Like, what is a super thanks? I think that is, Zula, you giving me money to say things. But I'm not positive. I don't know for sure. But I believe that is you paying me to say words, which is pretty funny also inherently, I think. Let's move you up, buddy. Let's get you down here. You can chump block here too. This turn is pretty good. And then I actually like a lot of these here. I'm pretty down to last stand, but I wanted to get the Apex up on the floor first before, so we get some armor on it too. I'm gonna go one Horn's Tome here. I feel pretty safe to do this line. I think we're not in really any severe risk. Maybe I'm wrong though. I don't know. And we could chump block, but it doesn't do anything again. But the Gilda is just tanking the hit, so that's pretty sweet. It does tank the corruption, I believe, from Dominion, because Dominion happens first and it puts the corruption down. If I remember correctly how this game works. Put this here, dude. Let's get some more gel on you, buddy. I could do this, and I can get an egg for pay it off later. It's not that tempting here either, but I do want this out of the deck, so I think I'll just play you here. That all seems fine. Okay. The only person that bought into caves as a child and told that mnemonic to. The only who they brought into caves as a child told that mnemonic to. I think I remember going on like a field trip to like a cave or something one time, Glade Air. I don't remember. I don't know if they told me the mnemonic. Okay, this is a bit of an issue. We move you up is fine, actually. Let's get you dazed up here again. That's fine. Can I save you? No, you're dead as hell. Sorry, Gilda. Eat shit. It was like 3 years in a row. Why'd they bring you to so many caves, dude? That's just kind of weird, honestly. Okay, you know, I kind of like giving you one ritual here, because you're attacking with quick still. So if we kill you here, yeah, I think that's a little bit better for us, actually, kind of. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. I think that, no, this is actually really good. Yeah, we get an extra hit off on the entropy here. Yeah, that's fine. You have a rich collection of caves in your area, each more cavernous than the last. Based. Okay, now it's time to pop Last Stand, I believe. I would love to tiresome climb you. Actually, I think I have to. Never mind. I think I have to tiresome climb you because this is going to be too much damage to deal with. Never mind. I wanted to Last Stand. Maybe next time. Next cycle 3, buddy. Don't worry. I promise we'll play you soon. Ooh, you in the back there being alive, that is bad news. That is bad, bad news. But we can move you up. And then you walk up to Pyre and die and don't get to attack at all, so that's pretty good. Put this here. You're both dying. That's big. We're not in a big rush to play Pyrelights here because we're not killing Dominion. Or we're killing Dominion before we kill Savagery and Entropy here, it looks like, so. I care a little more about defense. We'll play the Branding Right instead this turn. So you walk up and just die. That seems very nice to me. You're on the empty floor. I'm trying to think if I want to tiresome climb you though. I can horn break you, which is pretty nice. Get you out of the way here. I don't know if it matters. No, I guess it matters that you're silenced. Then the Steelworker doesn't resolve. Yeah, that's pretty good to do that. A little bit worried about how much damage this Demon Fiend has actually from all this corruption. So I think I'm gonna actually do this here and daze you so we stop getting corrupted from. Yeah, that seems good to me. Stop getting the corruption hits here. Although I guess you coming up here and hitting me will also kill me. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. We still have Steelworker in the front to tank a bit. Does this save you? I'm almost certainly not, I feel like. Yeah, I don't do the math, but yeah, it does not save us here. Could play Pay It Off to heal a hate, or we could just do this and heal 3 and then do some damage as well before you leave, so that's fine. And technically, the Apex Imp does also have Titanite. So if it gets really spooky, he does tank pretty well too. You're all dying. That's good. I think it's actually going to be Entropy's the last to die now. Because we kill Savagery pretty easily on the next cycle. You're at 1 health too. So yeah, I think it's just now set all damage to hit Entropy now. And let's daze you here, buddy. That seems fine. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think I should have just dazed the Savagery before. Ooh, Last Stand's actually really good here too. That's a lot of extra damage. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Bunch of extra damage. I do like seeing that. And we'll do this. Play these out. Keep putting the Dark Deal on you because you're hitting for a ton. I guess we put this on you because it gives you Rage as well. And then the Pyrelight, you're already at 1 HP, so it doesn't matter too much. But I guess you no harm in playing it. Entropy's almost dead. When Savagery comes up here... Oh, he's actually still technically here. Okay, whatever. We're fine, folks. We're fine. Everyone, stop panicking. We're gonna move you up here. You're dead now. I guess this saves me 6 health. This gains me 8 health, so it's kind of better to do this, but it doesn't matter too much. Daniel, what's the cum counter, by the way? That's a great question. That's a great question. The cum counter does this. There you go. Hopefully that has answered your question. Ooh, the Steelworker died there too, I just realized. Shoot, I should have maybe protected him more. Oh well. Entropy should be dead next turn. I'll keep climbing you up here, buddy. Yeah, we'll have Entropy dead to rights here. We could have climbed maybe the one of the people that was blocking my Horn Warrior hit to get the lethal actually. But this also is fine too, so it doesn't matter. Right. A little spooky there at the end. But it was enough. So that's pretty cool. Good run. GG, etc. Folks, have you checked all the new cars seized by the devs? I've seen 4 of them so far. The one that's most the 2 that have most caught my interest are the half damage is dealt as Frostbite as well card. The Stygian equipment. That one looks really cool. The other one that really caught my interest was the weapon cache, Weapon cache looks really strong to me. I like those two quite a bit. It seems like the amount of resources it saves you, or the I guess the economy it saves you, like the action economy of like getting the discount on the equipment with the cash, it seems too strong. The new gun card looks really cool. It's on hit kill. It does sound like a pretty good card if it existed. Anyway, neat run. Up next, we are moving on from Gilda. Everyone say goodbye to Gilda. Everyone say hello to our favorite bug. It's Ardoon. Have the devs... Obviously, they haven't answered this. It would be funny if the devs ever talked about why Ardoon has nipples. Because he's a bug, and everyone knows only mammals have nipples because of mammary glands or whatever, right? So why does Ardoon have nipples? That's what the people are asking, and Shiny Shoe should answer our questions. You can't milk those. You cannot milk those. That's what I've been saying. What's our start looking like here? Everyone's favorite starting unit, Nightingale. At least we have like a lot of ways to manipulate moon cycles here, though. So Nightingale isn't too bad early on, but definitely not good either. Ardoon your mom. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Okay, so like we have a Shadow Sheath start with Nightingale. Is it possible that we can play Nightingale and use Shadow Sheath and try to just like, you know, win that way? Like he has starting stealth. That's +6 attack, people. We need to consider this as an option, man. They are banking on sex appeal to sell the game. True. Very true and real. They're vestigial, obviously. I guess you're right. They probably are vestigial. But so here's the thing, though, Sadnar. Them being vestigial implies that they've evolved beyond the need to lactate. At one point, some sort of version of the bug people did lactate, and through evolution, they've lost the ability to lactate. Because like vestigial organs, like they were like, you know, they were there for a reason. Like your appendix did something a long time ago, right? Oh, and canonically they do have magic periods. I guess that's a good point too. Oh, listen, I don't like Lunar Lantern, but I think early on this is actually pretty strong for us. We can pretty easily manipulate the moon cycles correctly, and I think giving Nightingale +20 attack early is also pretty good. But Shadow Sheath is very interesting to me too here. I don't know. I'm gonna go Lunar Lantern, but I don't want to risk Shadow Sheath killing these is the main issue basically. And we get Battleborn versus Mystic Hammer. Early on, Mystic Hammer does feel pretty safe. We can make it even more consistently moon time or night or new moon time, right? There's a lot of attack right off the bat here. I'm going to risk Battleborn here though, because and maybe I'm dumb and stupid, but I feel like if we can get like a Selene Acolyte from this Luna Coven banner or Moonguard or anything that has Spellblade, we'll be kind of set for life here. And if they just show us Urael here, this will be a pretty easy combat. So maybe they'll just give us Urael and we don't have to worry at all, right? Or not Urael, sorry. If they give us Astrael, Urael will be a problem. Urael actually probably kills us. If they give us Astrael, this will be a pretty easy combat, I think. So let's just hope that's how this shit goes down. What do you got for me, game? It is Urael. Fuck my Chungus life. God damn it. What am I doing here then? I think Titan Scoom's pretty free. Maybe it does actually make it harder to kill Urael, but not by a ton. Do I have any? I do have Restore here too, actually. You know what? This actually doesn't look too bad to me. I think our plan's gonna be something like Shield Steward, Ardoon, Shield Steward, Nightingale, right? And we should just be able to heal Shield Steward through all the damage from the Forsaken guys. Although this is annoying, the Fallen Champion being in front here, I didn't realize this guy was going to be here at first. That's not great news. I wanted to get the Slays. This doesn't do much either. Also, sorry, Electric Daniel, that message before was your first time chat, so I should assume this is your first time being here. Hello, Electric Daniel. Hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna go. Honestly, it seems weird. I'm gonna just stock up regen here. I'm gonna freeze Echo the Time Father. That feels better to me. Where are any of my cycle cards? Hello? Has anyone seen them? There we go. There we go. You make it moon time, which means that Nightingale kills you, which is good. Arjun gets his slays now. This is all fine. And for a while now, you don't normally chat. Well, thank you for coming out of your to chat then also. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stream. Okay, let's do this. We can get away with making it full moon now, because then it'll be new moon for you, or next turn for you, and then whatever. I think this is all fine. I want to maximize the slays here, basically what I'm trying to do mostly. Yeah, Arden's getting some good hits in here. And then it's going to be nighttime for Nightingale. And we chump 2 hits there. We get rid of all Uriel's rage, basically, which is nice. Let me do this into this for a little bit of scaling. Look at that, people. Huge, huge, huge. A little risky. We took the trial, too. A little risky here for sure, but it pays off. Very nice. Schultz, the run just started. It's going pretty well. You like how I play train game good? I could play it better. I think I played the game good, but I could always get better at the game. This is looking like a pretty good start to me here. I don't know. Just like YouTube chatting, there's so many less hidden commands. Like you wanted to be for typing Hollow Bones again. Well, Zula, the Hollow Bones command is only Voyix's. I don't have a Hollow Bones command, I'm sorry to say. But I get what you're saying in general. I could probably... I think you can have Nightbot in YouTube chats as well. That's probably something that I should do, that I just haven't gone around to doing, which I feel bad for. Let's come on over here. Selene Acolyte would be huge here. Even something like Shadeguard could also be pretty strong in a build like this. A lot of great choices from our boys in blue here. With Quick in the shop, Acolyte's the #1 hit now. The fuck is this? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take Astrologer. I respect Astrologer more than I respect Nightingale in general. We have access to the Moon Ritual, so we cycle a lot. It's a lot of just baseline damage. I do not like what I'm seeing here otherwise, though. I'm just thinking we could go Speedstone on the Astrologer, too. He's so fragile, though. I need a tank who's not Ardoon right now. You know what's actually funny? I think it might just be like Heartstone on a Shield Steward currently. And that's our current tanking plan. I don't hate Speedstone on like Astrologer. We can go like a multi-quick here. That would not be terrible. We could also just go to the Awoken banner and find a quick sweeper here too, in theory. Oh, we have some things we can see. I don't want to commit super hard to anything here right now, though. And like Nightingale, basically Nightingale is just Horned Warrior today, folks. We can pretty reliably manipulate the moon cycles. So I don't know. I think I will take the quick on Astrologer. I think this is kind of worth it, especially because we play Astrologer. If we play Astrologer with Ardoon, sometimes, not right now, I don't think. Ooh, actually, I forgot we have Phase Blessing. Maybe we can get away with this. I forgot we have Phase Blessing here, so we can actually make Ardoon pretty tanky. And then we can have Astrologer kill the frontline heavies, and then Ardoon kill the backline for us here to get more slays. That could be pretty good. Exclamation point Factor. You know what, Glader, funny thing about it, the Factor sponsorship is over. I might do it again, though. I think I mentioned this maybe last stream. I might do it again because my grandmother is kind of interested in using the promo code. So I may do it again. I did mention it? I did, okay. Oh, what Nightbot was
It's
very
not too
delayed
late.
for me there.
You can leave now. You
It
can
did say
unfollow.
factor my
You can
balls,
make it
but
out.
like a minute
Well, you
after,
still
not a
have
minute, like a
chance.
couple seconds after you typed the message though. Very weird. Gru Whisperer. Gru Whisperer, you're gonna love how many minion-related emotes we have currently. You're gonna be a big welcome aboard. You're gonna be a big fan. Annoying Dummy. Hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Annoying Dummy. If you have to come over to YouTube chat, I do have a Discord. You know, it's weird to talk about. I think that when it comes to content creation, I have done I would say a terrible job of community building, I guess, basically. It has been like one thing that I have genuinely never really focused on at all. Because it's weird, because I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I don't know how to do it, I guess, if that makes sense. What is my non-sponsored opinion on Factor? You've never tried it? I think if you can get it for a good discount, Kylop, it's actually pretty decent. Because when I did the sponsorship, I used my own promo code to get a couple of the meals at the like half off or a higher rate. Like if you can get a 50% or higher discount, I'd say it's pretty much worth it. I enjoyed the meals, but if you're paying full price, oh my god, that is way too expensive. Then, like a half price is like the threshold of like this is probably a pretty good deal. Like, this is worth buying, and like I think it's not a bad thing, Kylop. I would say one of my issues with it is that they have a lot of different meals, which is like a variety is a good thing, right? But the first time I ordered it, I bought like 8 different meals, and I liked like 3 of them a lot. So now in the future, I'll like buy those ones more often. But there's so many of them, like it kind of makes me wonder, like, oh, which ones will I actually like here? I don't know. It boils down to communication skills, you'd say. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. So go back to what we were saying before there, right? When I started making content and stuff, it was never like an objective or like an intention for me to get people to like follow me in terms of like community building. That was never like an intention that and even now I really don't have much of that as like an intention. I never thought of this as being like community building or anything like that. I always kind of just thought of this as like making content that people enjoyed watching. That was like the intention, I guess, of this. But like, I think ultimately, like, it is really hard to be a content creator if you're not doing that. I think if you're not trying to like create a community or whatever, you will have a lot of trouble. I think you need to do that to be in this space, I guess, basically. I don't know. I don't hate you, Gladair. Yet. There's something with you avoiding for some reason, like the same thing as your YouTube bio. You know you're supposed to, but you don't. I don't remember what my YouTube bio is currently, Daniel, I'll be honest. I could not tell you what it currently is. If I Celestial Storm here, how does that look? You live... I believe I'm gonna do this into Storm up here. We don't really need to... Yeah, that's fine. We don't need the Multi Strike this turn. Next turn is pretty good to have it. That seems fine. You're doing okay on stream, though, but streamer personality is a thing that a lot of people do. I don't know. It's all very weird and confusing, sometimes like almost performative, if that makes sense to me. So I feel just weird about it in general. You're killing my ass here, or you're killing the astrologer here, Slavin, which I don't enjoy. So I guess I can just put a phase blessing up here so you live. That seems pretty decent. You can heal here too for quite a bit. I'll put this here as well. I think that's fine. And I'll kill you so you don't get healed. Yeah, that all looks pretty good. Remember the Amazon River Dolphin? Oh, I got rid of that. Oh well, whatever. Okay, let's do this. You're cycled up bigly for us. Let's heal you to full as well. Now we are going to have a little bit of trouble in Relentless here, it looks like, huh? Because this guy just has spikes. I didn't realize it would be an issue until this exact moment. It is going to be a problem. I guess we play Celestial Storm here to kill the backliners, then we definitely freeze this hand so we can get Phase Blessing for next turn. Yeah, we do just, the Spike Man's gonna cause problems here too, huh? Can't chump with a Spear Steward. I can make it nighttime. You actually, I guess is, hold on. Hold on, wait a second. Yeah, I can do this. I think we do this. Well, I could have gone Moon Ritual first and then Phase Blessing, I think, here too. Shoot. I'm just thinking, because the problem is he's got 5 spikes, so the Nightingale dies immediately, right? So Moon Ritual does get us an extra cycle, but then we lose. The plan is, I think, to do this here to get 2 attacks off before you die. Yeah, that's much better. I think he hits our Pyre twice here this way, and that's, like, I'm willing to accept that, I think, here. That's fine. You know what we could do, actually, which is kind of crazy? We can Vine Grasp Nightingale in front, so it chumps a hit. Hit. I think that trades. I think because then it's, so let's do the math here, right? So it's Nightingale in front, hits, Astrologer hits, Nightingale dies. Astrologer hits, oh, then he just dies to the 5 damage. Shoot. You know, we could have actually gotten there, I think. Yeah, there was a line. I'm not going to reset here. I'll take the damage. There was a line if we had done Moon Ritual first. We could then play the Phase Blessing for 1 extra shield here so we get 3 hits off. Because then we could do the Vine Grass line, basically. And it would be a little bit less damage. It would be 75. But that's 3 hits of 75. That would be 250. Right? No, that would be 225, actually. No, we would still get 1 hit on Pyre. If I've done the math correctly this time. But maybe I also just still haven't. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. We take a little bit of damage, but we're fine here now. And... I guess I'll take Moon Pixie. Out of the options here, Moon Pixie seems pretty good. I do like a good Moon Pixie every once in a while. I will take Restoration here. I'm pretty desperate for just, like, any spells that are useful. I believe we're going left side. I just want a sweeper at this point now. I wanted Selene Acolyte, but I'll take a sweeper here at this point. Anything's pretty good. Like, I feel like Moon Pixie with a Moonlit Glaive on a sweeper is just pretty much game over. Although we could look for the, it's a kind of a bit of a high roll move here. We could look for Moonlit Glaive at this Merchant of Arms and then try to find the Acolyte here. Acolyte is still very strong on this build. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go the safe bet and go left side. I would like to also just see, like, Holdover for Phase Blessing. But Intrinsic for Phase Blessing. A lot of good hits here in the Magic Shop as well. So yeah, this is pretty nice. I like what I'm seeing here in general. We will go here. Yuck. Gross, icky, gross, disgusting. They've showed me. They've just been showing me the worst of the worst in this game, huh? They're really just saying, what if I showed you the bottom 5 units in the entire game in these shops? Or in these banners, I should say. They've really been fucking with me. I guess this is fine for now. We could reroll, maybe afford something, but I don't think that's really good here. Let's see what's in the alcove. Anything neat? What do we got going on here? I guess we take the Klepsydranium here, right? If not now, when, right? Like, Slay for Conduit on a build that will probably have a lot of ways to leverage Conduit here. Just makes sense to me, man. I like that quite a bit. Cranberry shown 2 bottoms. Ugh, team, I already got this covered. True. Very true and real. Just Pyre Hunter it is, isn't it? Yuck. Yucky, yucky. What's the plan then here against Pyre Hunter? We do have the intrinsic, what's it called? The intrinsic phase blessing, so we should be able to play like Ardoon Astrologer and tank through the first initial hit. This is 18 damage. We have enough conduit for phase blessing to give us enough shield to survive the first round. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do maybe mid floor here. Play this bottom floor. Play a Shield Sword top floor to absorb the initial Pyre Hunter hit as well. That seems fine. Cycle up Bigly here. I think we just like... if we just stack regen here, it matters a little bit more. We'll see, I don't know. I would like to get the what's it called here too at some point. The little fucker that's hanging out here. You know that guy? The priest, the Fae? Moon Pixie, that's what your name is. This guy. I want to get this guy on the floor here as well at some point. Let's do this here. I like playing that here too for now. You're going mid-floor this turn. It's a lot of damage coming in. Ugh, hold on. Do I have the chump here? I think I have the Moon Pixie chump. Well, what's the math on this, right? If we play Moon Pixie... no, yeah, I can't survive. I have to go for a chump here. And even then, Ardoon is just barely surviving this turn. That's unfortunate. I guess it's fine, whatever. Put this here. Oh my god, no, we did I'm dumb. I forgot about Quick on the Astrologer. We did survive the other way around. This is arguably still a better thing to do, but it was probably a misplay. I'll put you up here. We get a restore here. Oh, actually, we can do this and keep you alive too, actually, huh? Although... a couple of interesting thoughts. I'll do this and prevent the Pyre Hunter from hitting here. Play this here for sure. I don't think I want to freeze the Spirit Steward. It seems pretty bad that turn. And... there's Phase Blessing back again. Let's do this into... I should have played Restore first. I'm throwing all over the place today, people. I'm making basically, I think, every wrong decision I can. You all still die. Yeah, I'm making bad call after bad call here, folks. Let's see. You die. That's good. I can't stop you from getting through. I guess the best thing to do here is maybe just heal you a little bit. Yeah, Pyre Hunter is crushing my ass here. That's really bad. I guess we do this into Storm. Yeah, that is really bad. That is really bad. Okay. Yeah, Ardoon was not the tank for Astrologer today, it looks like, folks. You know what the line was? It was probably the bulky Shield Steward in front of Astrologer here. That would do way better than Relentless. We didn't get much out of actually Ardoon being here. Shoot. That doesn't help at all. Yeah, the next cards have nothing to do for us here either. I hate doing it. I'm gonna do a little reset here. I know, boo hiss, boo hiss. I mainly just want to see if there's a way out of this, because I believe, if I were to guess here based on how this is looking, I would believe that this is going to be a much better line for us. Basically, we play this instead, and we go. I guess we go Ardoon top floor here. Although Ardoon, I guess this is maybe fine. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. We get to do the phase listing up here still. We get to do this into keeping you alive here top floor. guess we try to regen you as well. That seems better. Okay. That's kind of... that's... I think this will ultimately be better for us. Hopefully, right? And I think we want to have some rituals down here, too. I don't know, though. Let's kill this, too, while we have a chance. We get Pyre Hunter there, unfortunately. I think I was too worried about Pyre Hunter, not worried enough about actually winning Relentless here. Although with this setup, we can't play the Moon Pixie here, too. Let's do Moon Pixie here, then. Let's do the Pixie here. Let's try to keep you... You already went away. I don't know. Oh, you know what I do here? I think I just freeze the restore this turn. I forgot about Echo the Time Father even being part of the run. I should have definitely considered this much more. As far as how to not die here, basically. So you're toast here, basically, buddy. Well, actually, I can Celestial Storm here, which looks pretty good to me. Let me think. Hold on. No, there's no way to actually get Arden to survive this this hit, though. Damn, that sucks. Maybe just do this then, probably. Keep you nice and healthy. If I play this here, that's kind of better for me, but not by much. You still walk up and hit the Pyre, which is really not good for us. I'll put this here too for now. Yeah, we're optimizing more for the actual Relentless combat here, but I do die to a single Pyre Hunter activation now. And he is Pyre Huntering me. Damn. That's really tragic. I've been having some rough luck today, man. I don't know. This fight feels winnable somehow. I just don't know what the right setup is for it here. Why don't you just high roll? That's a good point. Could have just high rolled. I want to try it one more time. I want to figure out if we can figure out, for the sake of the future, because I want to see if we can figure out the line here. Oh, you know what it might be? It might be... Oh, actually, I have an idea, because Nightingale's dog shit. I do hate his guts quite a bit here. I think the plan is the Shield Steward here still. They're the Astrologer. I think we go top floor with Nightingale in front here. Maybe we do this instead. This feels like it could make all the difference, folks. Put that there. Again, try to help give you some regen to cut some of the damage down. Is your goat washed, rinsed, and dried? Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's true. Let's kill you. I'll play this down here as well, but it doesn't stop the Pyre Hunter hit coming through. Let's actually freeze this here. Let's say this for the turn we desperately need Celestial Storm to do something big for us. This might be a factor. I'm gonna put the Moon Pixie here. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. And then let's do the Celestial Storm. Heal into hit here. And this man... I mean, technically we are getting a Slay here, it looks like. Put that here for sure. He's getting the Slay. That's enough for me, buddy. Get in there. Here's also going to tuck him to bed. Have a good one, Schultz. Thanks for swinging by. Have a good day. And then I think you get Pyre Hunted here. There's some issues, but I think we can go up here and play this so that way the Ardoon hopefully kills the Flagellant. Let me maybe survive this. We'll see. We Moon Ritual, you get lethal. That does just work. Okay, we have a shot. That guy doesn't walk up and kill our Pyre anymore. We have a much bigger tank in front of the Astrologer this time, who is hopefully going to do great work for us here. Let's go Celestial Storm. It's still not even close though, huh? Oh, you know, we had an important break point there. I just realized now. We're at 8 HP. It dies in a single hit here, so I bet it's like it's going hit into hit. Yeah, see, they got an extra attack there. We played the health better. Yeah, we're just dead. I don't know. I needed to be greedier on the upgrades at the steel shop then, because we're not strong enough still, even with all of this. You know what? Oh, you know what I could have done actually? And I regret it now. I could have played Thorned Hollow. I looked at the Thorned Hollow and said, "Yuck, gross." Thorned Hollow would have got me through this fight because it would have had a way more health to be a tank in front of the Astrologer there for Relentless. That would have pretty easily cleared this, I bet, actually. Damn. Unfortunate. I guess we have time for one more run before we wrap up the stream, though, at least. I'm just having a rough one today, though. Now that mods are gone, post Monkey D. Luffy. Do not post your Monkey D. Luffy. Illegal. Imagine if that was Siphon Seraph. I mean, probably would have been worse if I had to guess. I bet we would have probably gotten a lot of rage. I don't know. I think it would have been worse for us if I had to guess. Thorn Hollow is probably the best hollow. I don't know about that. Let's do Luna Coven again here. That was barely a run. They do love showing me Nightingale's my starting unit here, huh? Well, this time we had Moon Pixie as well, though, so it should be a little bit easier to make this kind of work, hopefully. I'll take Guild Marker here. I'll be honest, I think I'm more down for Hierophant today than I am for Battleborn. I just want armor, man. That seems safer to me. I don't know. Seems pretty cool if we can get like a big mushroom stack too, and we give armor to it, so that way they don't lose their stacks. I guess, well, that's a good point too. It is. I don't know. I think they're both pretty bad. I suspect that both of those sons of guns are not good, basically. I feel pretty strong here. Maybe this is a bit too risky, but I think we can manage to go top floor here. Ardoon Nightingale. I think just manage to sneak in, hopefully, well, we don't get it here, at least. Hopefully we can sneak in a Pixie. And then we can play the mushrooms there. And get a bunch of incants. There we go. Big. Seems pretty nice. And Spawning Pod, Spore Touch, Moon Ritual. Yeah, just try to incant our way. This guy being alive, basically, here. Should be good. Friend, hello. MyAnimeList.net. Images, characters. Friend, what is this? Before I click on this evil link, what have you just given me? What could this be? What Lord of Pies asked for? Oh, is that Monkey D. Luffy? I love that guy. He's the king of the pirates. Did you guys know that? I am Hierophant is the strongest path because it's the most value in the first 3 rings, and that's where Luna Coven just dies. You're saying a lot of words that make sense right now to me, bud. That seems real and true. Awoken Hollow needs a higher number. Is it Cultivate 3? Is that what the current Awoken Hollow is? I don't remember, actually. I do not recall. Ooh, I do kind of like Glow Up here, folks. Especially because it does propagate Conduit, which is pretty fun. Proliferate also not bad either. Ooh, Proliferate actually really cool, I feel like. You know, with the Moon Pixie, I'm actually really down for Proliferate here. Because that's going to... They get the Conduit, and then we proliferate the Conduit. That seems actually awesome if they all get it. Let's give that a try. That seems really neat to me. We're going to go to the Merchant of Steel here. Hopefully we'll find Selene Acolyte this time. If we get an Acolyte here with Frenzy Stone, Speedstone in the shop here, we're looking really good. It couldn't be that easy, of course. Of course it could not be that easy. I think we'll still just take the Shade Guard here. I'm going to give him a multi. I think he deserves it. And then I think I'm not going to give him quick. Although maybe we can give him quick, honestly. I don't know. Kind of interesting to think about here. We give him quick. You know what? We do also have the guild markers. We can reroll and find something and still be able to afford it. Let's see what we get. I will take a Dualism Moon Pixie. I would love to get Conduit on as well. We don't have enough money for that. That's pretty cool. One of the English VAs for Monkey D. Luffy is named Clinkenbeard. That's a pretty cool name. I agree. I feel pretty strong now. I think we can kind of go a little bit risky here. Take a trial. Just play Shade Guard, Ardoon top floor, and just kind of win every fight. Make sure we're always ending on New Moon, basically. It should be pretty easy for us here, I suspect. I'll get the spawning pod out here. That seems good. Very nice. I will Sport Touch you. I'll Moon Ritual over here. Oh, I forgot to end on... I forgot to fucking end on you. Shit. Nah, whatever. Hopefully that doesn't matter much. I'll do this. Bunga's getting a big hit here, unfortunately. We can armor up, though, which is good. We'll just do this and do this. Get you guys out of deck for now. Cousin Tsumo is pretty great here, too. Which one are you talking about? You're talking about the Lunacup and the Spike, Zulit? Yeah, probably pretty good here. I agree. We do need to take a space upgrade so we can fit the... we can fit Moon Pixie into this floor right now, though. It does not currently fit. Just kind of a bit of an issue. Raccoon, thank you for subscribing. Hello, thank you. Yeah, cool. Well, I've been fully incanting here. I haven't been paying attention to moon cycles at all this combat. I should be looking at that more here. You know what? Fight the urge. Do not play the moon ritual. Play spawning pod and pass. There we go. Message didn't go through. That's weird. Raccoon, a lot of people lately have been having a lot of trouble with Twitch. Everyone's trying to write messages and it's not going through, man. Something seriously messed up. Match was really funny and clever. That makes sense. The draw would be good here. You're right. I would not hate to see the draw currently. I'll keep taking Starstrucks here, I think. They seem pretty good. Grow Room, kind of cool with Moon Pixie as well here in theory. Yeah, I'm down for a Grow Room. Let's give that a try. Essentially, since you're not using the politics tag anymore. You think so? Maybe. Do our spells matter too much here? I feel like not really. I'm gonna go right side. Moonlit Glaive would be really powerful here, as is, you know, usually the case, right? Ooh, this is an early Cycle Staff. This is also pretty good. Ooh, Eclipse Chamber is also really good for us, man. I like a lot of these hits. I'm going to take both of these, I believe, here. That seems really good right now. Go to the alcove. Alcove, what do you got for me? Anything neat? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We can immediately graft Luna Cycle Staff onto someone. That seems really good here. Makes sense putting it on Shade Guard, I'd say. Right? Good ordering? Yeah, I guess. Shade Guard holds it well. I can see us playing Shade Guard. Now I can see us actually going quick on Shade Guard and playing it more as an actual offensive unit here. Especially with the Eclipse Chamber in the mix here. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. I'm going to graft the Luna Cycle Staff here now. That's awesome. Okay. And now if we dupe the what's his name? If we dupe the Shade Guard, it would be pretty good too, because then, well, you know, it should maintain that permanent scaling, right? Hopefully. If not, I'm gonna scream, but you know, should work. Rage on Siphon shouldn't be very scary here. Anyone else? You know what, Raccoon? Me and my friends are planning on watching War of the Worlds as like a Discord movie night thing. Haven't gotten around to it yet though, but we're planning on it for sure. What about Smidgestone? Smidgestone, I have a couple ideas here. I can see us going Smidgestone. I can see us honestly going double space upgrade and just putting Quick on it and having 2 Shade Guards with Quick. Although that's pretty annoying too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can find. I think I want to go at least 1 space. It's probably Smidgestone, actually. It's almost certainly Smidgestone. There's kind of no way around it. Smidgestone will be very, very powerful here. On that man. Especially if we can get the Eclipse Chamber down. Yeah. I guess he is going energy upgrade and Space Stone, going double Shade Guard, and then also sneaking in the what's it called? The Pixies, Moon Pixies here too. That would also, I think, be very good for us in theory. Now I think I want to permascale the staff here and not get the end of turn scaling this turn. But it's very tempting either way. Pick you off here too. Play this here. Could we find the phase trigger twice unit? Mooncaller could be maybe interesting too. I don't know if I play a Mooncaller actually. The Mooncaller is kind of a weird one. Not sure. We'll see. Okay, I should be spreading out Moon Ritual here. I forgot about this. If you spread this out here so that way Proliferate hits more people. That does kind of matter a little bit. We'll do this. Chump these. Doesn't matter too much, but I guess it's technically a little bit better. Okay. And then there's our Eclipse Chamber finally. Sheesh, man. Chump block here doesn't do anything. He did kill my mushroom stack by being so angry, which is unfortunate. I just realized for the first time this combat we have a Quath Reservation here. I should have been doing this more, huh? I'm throwing, folks. I am throwing. I think we'll be fine. I think we will be A-okay, but still, it is a bit of a misplay. Play the Grow Room, play the Moon Pixie. But my man, even with this guy having a bunch of rage, my Shade Guard here does just crush. He is so fucking ruining this man's life. Okay. You don't think anyone remembers that the heart can have abilities? What a damn shame. Do I want another Cycle Staff here? It's actually still probably pretty good, huh? Oh, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Ooh, and we've got an Acolyte in the mix here now, too. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Yeah, I think we can make this work, too. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So I think it's space first. It might be double space, actually. Hold on. It might just be double space here. Definitely want to go left side. It can be double space. If we don't see Smidgestone. Well, actually, I don't know. There's a lot going on basically here, folks. If we can get a Smidgestone, we dupe the Shade Guard. We go energy space. We go Shade Guard, Ardoon, Acolyte, and we have room for one more unit so we can play the Pixie. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay. Please smidge me. I would like a Smidgestone, please, game. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. I'll take that. I will roll. I will look for quick and multi now. Well, that's not as good. That is not as good. I'll put the Glimmerstone here. That's pretty nice. Voice calls this pyre bad. I agree more or less. I think it's definitely in the bottom half of the pyres. I don't think it's like #1 worst pyre in the game, but I do not enjoy this pyre. I am not a fan. Could go Planetarium here, but I think the Moon Pixie should give us enough conduit. I don't think we need the Planetarium here too. Yeah, I think this is a bit of a bait, honestly. Well, I'm down for Mushroom, actually. Mushroom in the floor below is pretty cool here. Yeah, Mushroom me up here. Let's keep going Hierophant. And Pyre Dampener does mess up our deployment a little bit, but I guess it doesn't matter too much because we don't really need the Acolyte too badly right now. I do like the money. Do I need the money next turn, though? Not desperately, either. I think we can take it, though. It's not too bad in deployment here. It is just going to be how soon we can draw our Eclipse Chamber, basically, today. That's the main concern. I kind of want to play mid floor here, actually, too, because I want to kill the... I don't want the Judge turn to have all of the units. I need to pick up some of them off early here, I think. Let's do this. I'm going to put you down here, I think, buddy, as well. This goes here. That's lovely. And I can get the Acolyte in the mix here now, too. That'd be pretty good. I don't want to play the Moon Ritual because it's going to mess up the it's gonna mess up the Moon Cyclist. So I need to scale the Shade Guard. Remember just like Ardoon at launch, but now you're thinking he's in the top half of champs. I don't know how I feel about Ardoon. Ardoon, he's so weird and mysterious to me. I really don't have a good sense for him, which is kind of funny. You know what I'm gonna do here? Actually, I'm gonna play a Spear Steward, and I'm going to proliferate here. And let him die and tank all the hits for me, basically. That seems pretty good. Fire Energy Reminder. Maybe I could have done it there, actually. That's a good point. Very good point. You know what? This turn we'll do it. How about this? We knew it was important for this turn. That's why we waited till now. See? It's not because I forgot. There you go. This Cycle Staff is late, but it's here. We'll play it. Keep getting the scaling on Shade Guard here. Play the Mushroom here. Do this. Listen to this. Pass the turn. And Eclipse Chamber. Perfect timing. Actually, not a bad spell to play here, though. And then, there you go. See, look at this. What an easy dub, folks. See? Get a lot of perma-scaling and very good. What's my favorite non-Titan Pyre at the moment? Maybe Life Mother's Pyre. I do like that one quite a bit. Big Life Mother fan. normal, if you're trying to just to win, normal Pyre is also pretty good. I'll greed for, actually, Cover of Night's also really good here, too. How much do I care about the perma-scaling? Not that much, actually, honestly. I think I'm just gonna go Cover of Night. Skip these, no thank you there. Daniel, you're heading out? Have a good one, Daniel. Thanks for hanging. Have a good evening. Moonlit Glaive is always good here. We do have the Luna Cycle Staff, though, so by the end game, it should be pretty good as well. I could make the Cycle Staff deployable here, I suppose. But I'm going to go left side. I think we do end up wanting to dupe this Shade Guard, actually. So, yeah, let's go over here, actually. Let's go left side, see what's going on in the Trinket Shop. Well, these are both very strong. These are actually, all three of these are pretty good, actually, here. Those are all very tempting pickups. Let's see what's in here, too. Ooh, I do like Ancient Roots a lot. Manifold Mirror. Not that useful with Eclipse Chamber, honestly. Better with Mushy Room. We had that deployable. I don't know. Cover of Night always feels odd. I like Cover of Night. Worst case scenario, Zulit, like, Cover of Night is like one turn of, like, all units being protected from damage, and then also a little bit of a damage increase if you have a wide floor. So I don't know. I don't think we want the Manifold here. I think Ancient Roots is actually pretty good. I like cards being cheaper. We're in a weird spot. We're in a very weird spot here. I'm gonna take Pirate Stunhausen. That one feels pretty free to me. I think Stardust Treat is pretty good. I think Astrologer's Orrery is also pretty good here. I'm worried that we're not going to have enough money for this ring here, but I feel pretty strong. You know what I'm going to do here, I think? I'm going to buy this, and I think we're going to take the trial here basically no matter what, and we should be okay. And I think I can get away with duping the Shade Guard here too, actually. This seems good to me. Okay. Ardoon best champ because he has the biggest pecs. That is all. Excision, how do you feel about Ardoon's nipples? Obviously, Ardoon is an insect, and as we all know, only mammals have mammary glands. So the nipples are not able to produce milk. Why does Ardoon have nipples? Excision. Riddle me this. You're taking the trial. This is pretty free, I think. We're gonna go... I guess we can go top floor here. No reason to play mid floor, right? Play this past turn. Do you believe that he is wearing pasties for the purpose of making the other clans more comfortable? That's very considerate of him, honestly. Interesting. I'm gonna... Actually, doesn't matter. I'm gonna whittle your armor away, actually. That seems fine. We have the Heaven Seal here. I don't want to play the second Moon Pix here because I want to be able to play the Acolyte. I'll not be doing that. I'll be playing this, into this, into this, into dazing you, I suppose. Seems fine. Okay. You know ants, ranch, and milk aphids? I have heard that before. I have heard about this thing these ants do, which is pretty cool, honestly. I guess I'm supposed to not... No, I'm supposed to ritual here for the scaling on the Shade Guards, I think, here. Shield Steward down here, past turn. Or that could be where his Moth Silk comes out of when he needs to cocoon. You know what? Excision, that makes sense. That checks out, honestly. Okay, spawn here. Sorry, excuse me. There we go. Get our incants in here while we can. Get you out of deck for now, too. Very nice turn. Yeah, I have heard that ant thing before, though, and the ant thing is really cool. But, like, is it all ants do that, or is it, like, just some ants do that? How's that work? Anyone know? There's my final cycle staff here, man. It took so long to get it. Okay, we proliferate for 1 million conduit here, too, which is pretty neat. Sweeping generalization alert? True. But hate to sweepingly generalize ants. Woke has come to get me. You know there are tarantulas that keep pet frogs as guard dogs to their egg sacs? I don't know much about ants, but shouldn't the ants just eat the frogs? Shouldn't the frogs eat the eggs? Really, that just makes sense to me personally. Just eat the eggs. It's free food for the frogs. How can the tarantulas trust them? Cover of Night again seems pretty good. Do any units have dualism on them? I guess the Moon Pixie does. You know what? Moon Pixie has dualism. Sure, we'll take Home of Evergrowth here. That's pretty good. Yeah, exactly, later. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The frogs trapped in the spider den and eat insects that would otherwise eat the eggs. Tarantula protects it from other predators and will release it once the eggs are hatched unharmed. That's really interesting, honestly. That's really cool. Okay, we have the Pirates House, and we should go and find more upgrades here, I would imagine. It's a pretty good thing to do. I like dualism on our Shade Guard here. This is the Protect Shade Guard, and the other one's going to be the Attack Shade Guard. Let's re-roll here. Guess I'm just doing this. They're really not showing me upgrades for this Acolyte, huh? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just fuck it. We're just going to go Smidgestone, Larson, and the Acolyte here. Fine, why not? That seems good enough to me here. And then what am I going to dupe? I kind of like duping this Moon Pixie so we have an extra copy of it. So we can see one of them as fast as possible. I think with the Smidgestone on the Acolyte, we'd actually play both of them here, right? I believe so. Before Overgrowth Gaming, I don't think we'd even played Overgrowth if we saw it here. I think we would just still max up the floor. I think we'd be perfectly fine still. Okay. I don't think this Kale gives us too much of an issue. I might play mid floor though just to be safe. I don't know. I suspect this won't be too bad for us though. Okay, let's go double Shade Guard again. Ardoon goes here. Get Acolyte right away, which is pretty cool. I think we'll do the spawning pod as well here. Stun you. Cycle, Spore Touch, and Pass. Yeah, that's a pretty good opening turn. Whoa, reported. Lord of Pies, I'm sorry. Never mind, my bad. Oh, this fucker. Nightingale actually huge clutch up from the Nightingale to have stealth to stop the Hunter from sneaking by. That's pretty funny. I think I want to end on full moon here. So let's just do Moon Ritual, double cover. Spirit Steward chump block for no reason. There you go. It's always an Overgrowth angle, maybe. Maybe it is here too. I don't know. I like the Moon Pixie. That's a pretty nice pickup here. Although, oh, he's fucking dying. No, because they're stealth. Oh, well, we have a second one. It's fine. Not the end of the world. If we had Quick, that guy would survive. We had Quick on the Acolyte, I mean, specifically. They'd live there. Tragic. Oh, second Moon Pixie's here. That's fine. We definitely go Tome of Evergrowth on you. Sap you for a million. Proliferate 2. Oh, I should have Spore Touch first. That's a slight error. Missed the proliferation on the decay. Play Mushy Room here. This fight is over though for sure. Doesn't matter, but there's a better play. Is it better to place Ardoon first so the Conduit 4 isn't on the tank? That's a good question. We can just play Arduin first and just put it in the back still. I guess that is. I should be more cognizant of the Stardust treat placement. You are right about this. Okay. Someday we get your Monster Train streamer. Listen, Excision, I like Overgrowth Smidgestone. It's just not really good here, I think. In my humble opinion. You're doing 0 attack, nerd. Put that here too, why not? And don't want to play a Grow Room for no reason. We'll just kill you. I guess I can play the Grow Room up here. It's fine, whatever. Grow Room should be removed from our deck. It is just like a dead card in this deck right now. That is like a high priority removal here for sure. No doubt about that one. Playing the Spore Touches. And Ardoon has been going pretty crazy too. Ardoon's making me just so much armor on my Shade Guards. He is very important for the victory here today. I'll go as far as to say he's kind of Ardoon. This guy's kind of pivotal here. Well, maybe we just had enough scaling without him. I'm not sure. Actually, probably still. Honestly, we're kind of crushing it. Ooh, I think I want Coven Spike. Well, what consume cards do I have? I know I have the Spore Pods or whatever, right? The spawning pods. I have Proliferate. Tome of Evergrowth isn't bad either here, but I think it's just gonna be a Coven Spike. Definitely want the energy upgrade here so we can get our deployment out better. That's a really easy one. And then we still want to find Quick, and then probably Quick and or Multi here are both very good. And our last ring is hopefully an arm shop here. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. Dynamom, hello. How are you? Hopefully you are well. Another Smidgestone, Large Stone, big. You got gay married today? Congratulations. That's awesome to hear. I'm going to take the Swiftsteel Dagger. We can merge that with the Lunas Cycle Staff and put that on Acolyte, which is pretty good. So now we're really just looking for multi then, I guess, more than anything here. They're not giving it to me, huh? I guess both Shade Guards are getting Titanite then. Which is, fine, whatever. It's interesting how deployment phases increase the value of energy as an upgrade. Oh, absolutely. It is like, you know, real and true, etc. It has been super impactful to the game. And it's affected it in that way specifically. I will say, Dynamom, kind of weird. I'm sure, Dynamom, my invite got lost in the mail. I'm sure there's some sort of something weird has happened here, but like I'm sure, you know. Don't worry about it. Also increases the value of space a lot. Yeah, and the fact that also that space upgrade is just twice as impactful, going from 1 to 2, is a pretty big deal as well, I'd say. A lot going on there in that. A lot going on in that department in general. I would say. I think I want money for the Merchant of Arms, but it's not that important. Can our Shade Guards? I think we're okay to do this actually, though. I think we can, even with the Shade Guards here. I think we can just do like Ardoon. Acolyte, double guards here. I think we punch through the thing pretty quickly, right? And just get everyone on the back line still? Yeah, pretty much. Now, tragically here, we don't actually have access to, whatchamahoosis. We don't have access to the thing that's name I'm forgetting. Why am I forgetting what it's called? Shoot. Also, I'm going to chump block here, by the way. We're going to do... to do this for now, that's fine. Play this here. We don't have access to the tome on the unit that actually cares about dualism here. We don't have a dualism unit. Sorry, I can't think today, man. Brain machine broke. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty awesome turn one into this trial. You'll die to the spores eventually. You die. You die. I guess I'll just play the grow room here to scale my conduit while it's a thing. There's a ceremony at the clerk's office because California requires probably one of the first any days of the license. You can invite you to the ceremony if you wanted me to. Dynamom, I'll be honest, no thank you. I don't want to go out to California. I was doing more of a bit than anything, but I do appreciate the sentiment for sure. We can do cover into Moon Ritual for daytime, so we're killing the backline here. You leak, but that's not a big issue. Coward. My bad. Yeah, you're just gonna leak, buddy. It's one hit. It's not the end of the world for us. Stun your ass. Spore touch your ass too. Nightingale, get in there. Should have played the fungi first here. Oh well. Well, I should have sapped one of the guys that was actually going to be hitting here. Oh well. Cover into Moon Ritual. Proliferate. A little worried about giving too much stealth here. I don't think it'll matter, but it could be a factor. I don't know. We should win the combat here before these guys make it to top floor. Where's my pixie, dude? There they are. There's all my... This is a hilarious draw order for the end of the deck, people. That is so funny. Play this. Put that here too. Oof, it's fine. It's not too big of an issue because we have stealth on our units here. So playing Moon Pixie just dies right away. You get one hit, I guess, before it dies. You guys don't make it. Hooray, we're all good. Amazing. Yeah, that's a fun set of cards at the bottom of your deck here in a build like this, but whatever. We did not get to cycle our rogue staff very much. When that's at the very bottom, we did not cycle it at all pretty much here. I'll take a Pandemic. That's a lovely card. What is it? Yeah, 25. That is not good. For this late in the game, a 25 damage cycle staff, that is very stinky. Definitely want to go left side here because I want to take that cycle staff and I want to merge it with the Swift Seal Dagger here. Also want to get topped up on Pyre health too. I would like to remove our Grow Room, but I think our Spear Stewards are worse still. Get them out of here. How much is the one that's grafted? Definitely more. Right? It's what is it? Shadeguard is 15 attack by default, right? 10, 15, something like that. So it's like it's 80. You can see it's 81. It's 81 versus the 25 for not having it deployable. Kind of goes to you know, it's a fun experiment, right? It's a fun experiment to be like, okay, how important is deployable on a cycle staff? Extremely important, right? It's a factor of like it's 3 times stronger if you have it deployable, pretty much. That's one way to look at it here, which I think is actually pretty useful like data to have. What's going on in here, by the way? Do I care about Celestial Sails here? It's like maybe like a free... It's probably a free Spore Touch. Which is not great. You know, I'll buy it, whatever. Who cares? These are all pretty bad. Deep Wood Oil is fine, though. Deep Wood Oil is just free armor. Because the grafted units do trigger it. Bloodthirsty Blade, a little late for you, buddy. I'm going to combine these. And part of me wants to make the Eclipse Chamber deployable. It does seem really important for us, honestly. It's a really tough call to make here. I'm not going to. I'm going to spend the rest of my money just on removals, I think, here. I think we get rid of a lot of the stinkers now. Let's get rid of our... I mean, I like Spore Touch well enough here, so I think we just get rid of units. I want spells to incant. That's pretty important for us here. Grow Room is pretty worthless, although I'd rather get rid of... actually, we got rid of all of our units, huh? Let's get rid of Grow Room now. Grow Room doesn't even incant. Like, what the heck? Very stinky. Could get rid of our last... You know, I think we get rid of our last Moon Pixie, too. In a pinch, maybe it's not too bad to have the normal Pixie, but the other two Pixies are just so much more impactful here, right? And... Can't afford deployable here, not that I even really would want it. This should all be pretty good. Trying to think of if the silencers mess us up here too badly. There is the issue of... There's the issue this run of the silencers stopping Acolyte from cleaving. The sweep doesn't work then, but that's not a big issue, I don't think. We can also Spore Touch them bottom floor, and they'll die by the time they make it to top floor. So there's that as well. I think ultimately we're in pretty good shape. Oh, I forgot we had this Nightingale. I should have gotten rid of the Nightingale instead of the Pixie before. That's a misplay. Oh, I forgot we had Astrologer's Orrery. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Sick. Go get him, bud. Huge. Okay, we get an immediate Moon Pixie right off the bat, which is good. And we'll go probably Ritual into Starstruck, into Cover, into Spike here. Doesn't matter too much where it goes. That's fine. And I will. I should have reservation to Spike. I'm actually just throwing. You know what? Ember out. We finally get the double Moon Pixie set up here too, which is pretty cool. We haven't gotten to pull that off yet. Double Pixies on the floor with the Mushroom stack afterwards. Seems good to me. Mushroom below too. Yeah, that's like a... This is like maybe like a perfect like ordering on our cards here pretty much, or close to it. It does not really get much better than this. Let's put this here. Silence you. I want to end on Night here, so let's do this as well. A little bit... Oh, we don't have to worry about incanting. We sap there too. Yeah, we're good. We're good. The silencer approaches, but we're not set for life exactly, but we're pretty well set here. Yeah, this isn't a problem. I guess we can cover right into Proliferate here for even more stealth. Seems pretty good. Oh, you know what's annoying? Oh, this is annoying. This is stupid. So right now, because we're silenced here, we don't have the Moon Pixie giving Conduit. I was gonna be like, oh, we'll Proliferate and give everyone Conduit, but these fuckers don't have it. I'm gonna put it here, I guess. Then we'll go Cover. It doesn't matter too much how you play this, but you need to be careful. If anyone does leak, we are in huge trouble because of how much we just conduited or how much we incanted the enemies there. But I feel like we're gonna be in not much trouble, personally. Eclipse Chamber, love to see that here. How reliant are we on the Acolyte to sweep here? I don't think very. I'm not doing the math. Oh, well. We were kind of reliant, but not very. We just needed to kill that one guy in the back, then we're all good. And then the merge equipment is here, huge. Do I care about... You know what I want to do here? I want to kill this fucker. I don't want this guy to exist. Oh, he's got fucking Titan skin. No, he lives. This is the fucking worst day of my life, dude. That's fine. It's okay. I think we'll live. This is actually a pretty tough floor, though. It's pretty bulky. Yeah, we actually do have problems here. The we're letting one of the backliners leak. And entropy might even cause more issues too. I don't know the exact numbers on like lethal here or whatever, but this could cause maybe someone to leak as well. Shouldn't be that much of a difference here. Okay, it's fine. We're good. Yeah, I guess the truth of the matter is you can just kind of brute force your way through this one still, but the silencers do cause problems for Dust Sweeper. I am going to kill you. God damn it. The Titan skin, man. If any of these guys leak, we are boned. We are ruined here. I want the scaling, but you know what, I'll do one. I'll do one here so that we get the sweep going. I think that's what I'll do here. I'm actually very afraid of this wave. It's a lot of meat coming through. It's a lot of beef. It's a lot of meat. I can see some very big issues here if we can't kill this guy. We do get a Star Struck, so we're actually fine. We kill you. We go to Full Moon, and then the Sweeper does so much damage. It's not a problem. That was the teensiest bit of spookiness though there. I would say at least. I think it was a tiny bit spooky. And we'll do this here to sap you. Oh, I sapped the wrong guy. Whatever. I forgot we were sweeping the backliner to kill it. And then we'll just pass turn here. How are we playing this? I think we have to play bottom floor here. We should be okay to play bottom floor. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine. We're fine here. Okay. And I'm thinking what could cause problems for us. We don't have access to really any healing, so we will get eventually, like, slowly but surely corrupted down. But I guess the health gain from Shade Guard should be enough. We'll see. I don't know. I don't believe I'm playing Spore Touch here. I think this is going to be a bit of a misplay. We plop that down. Oh, I forgot about the Stardust Treat too. Oh, well, my bad. Shouldn't matter too much, but it is a misplay. We could play this back here to get like an incant down, but I think that's not good. And that's actually very bad. Dante, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. That is very nice of you to do this for me and give me your money. Let's do... I think here I care more about getting the health scaling. So I'm not going to Moon Ritual. I don't care about the cycling as much. This seems better. I think I'll do Mushroom top floor. We'll do spawning pods into Cover of Night here. If we don't sweep, we kill them all anyway, so it's not a big issue. We've got full pyre health, so we should be able to kind of just tank all the incoming damage here. I'm not too concerned. I do need to make it so that way we are sweeping the backliners here, so we're not losing all of our Moon Pixies. I will play Pyrelight. And I think what I'll do, because I keep forgetting about it, I'm going to go Reservation and play the Coven Spike here. That seems worthwhile to me. I'll put it on Ardoon. And tragically, the fungi dies. But I guess the good thing about the fungi here is that they do absorb a lot of corruption for us. That was one of my concerns, was how we handle the corruption, but not an issue today. Let's go spawning pod first. Cover. Come here, sap down this big boy. I guess we corrupt you? I don't know. We'll have this guy dead to rights next cycle through. You know what? Nightingale, get his ass. Go get him, buddy. Show him what's up. We'll sap down entropy as well here. I think it is a factor that we need to be, you know, cognizant of. But I care about the sweep here. It's pretty good. It's a lot of damage directly to entropy. Sure, we'll do this. We don't care about the incant. Very good. I'll go Pandemic on you to get you a little bit of sap. We don't have a way to get it to daytime here, though. That's kind of annoying. I wanted to do some Starstrucks. Oh, no big deal. We'll go cover here still. We'll try to kill you here. That seems fine. Yeah, it looks all very good to me. Okay, very good. And Savagery comes down here. Eats shit and dies, I'm pretty sure. And doesn't matter too much if we have daytime out. It's not bad though. Proliferate. We basically have lethal on you. You're regenning, so you're not dying here. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have sapped you, actually. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Should not be much of a factor. You know what? I'm going to do this, actually. I'm going to do the cycle. I'm going to do the cycle. And we'll just give you, like, a Spore Touch so it cancels out the regen. And then... Is that lethal? That is lethal. Okay, very good. And we'll play this to daze you for fun, I guess. I don't know, whatever. If you're dead, you're dead. Cool. Neat run. Thank you, Ardoon. Very cool. Yeah, PewDiePie Brofist. Very important. GG. And I think that'll do it for tonight's stream, everyone. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you guys all had a great time. Is Voyage streaming tonight? I should double check that, actually. Here, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if that jabroni is live. Hold on. He's not live. What the heck? Pun live? Who's streaming? Is anyone streaming tonight? Pun's not live either. I don't know anyone who's live. What the heck? You know what? Haha, get immune to stunned. He really showed you. What are you talking about, Excision? The boss there? What are you talking about? Well, you know what we should do? You know, Mr. Tom as a fish rated me. That was very nice of him to do that. We should, you know, like we should pay it forward like the I think you should leave bit where he orders 55 tots. Let's see who is currently streaming Monster Train 2. Please do not tell me I'm the only person in the category. Please, I beg of you. There is someone else streaming it. Who else is live today? Let's see. There's someone named Brittany, but there's a K in the name. I don't know who this is. You know, I do know Billy Throttle. I've rated him before. He seems pretty cool. Yeah, sure, why not? Horstel, you want to do Horstel real quick later? I don't know. Horstel is kind of washed, if you ask me. I think I spelled this right? That is the person. Okay. Next stream, my guess My guess is next stream is Wednesday. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I had a great time, and hopefully I'll see you for the next stream. Goodbye.